2 by 2. Motherfuckers all here. 50 clips you all year. I can never fall, yeah. Oh, you think you ball, yeah. Till we knock you off, yeah. Rock them beans in my mode. Rock a house with the pole. Bitch, you already know I go. You 150 no slow-mo. Spent 4 bands, only move slow-mo. They want 20 for the pop-up, but I told on my Nemo. My jeans, told her knock her, but you better tell your bro. And my shooter tryna pop, you ain't seen him, he ain't froze. We make clicks and straight toes. We take flicks, fuck on hoes. We make movies and push fast cars, but the engine never blow. You have problems with your hoe. Push it, wanna come forward, oh. She wanna hop in a jet right now and come eat me out the bone. Then I burger, I can't tell you my cologne. I just walked in the spot alone. It's it, me, my Glock, and my phone. Nigga ain't making no call when it's going down, they call my phone. Can't remember the last time I had a friend when the money hit my phone. I ain't hear it, I ain't listen. Boy, you keep talking on the bullshit, start pissing. 2 Michael Dracos all got full clips, I listen. Niggas mad, my life is so full, they act like bitches. So you think that you can stop this shit? If it fights and bullets, nah, I can't break. That's your white little bitch, y'all can't this. I'm too busy sending shots, second miss. I got way too money and walk, I can't count shit. Talk to my grandma, she was just like your job, I heard you did. Yeah, ain't no Bristol, lick for licks, you don't wanna say shit. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Look, goddamn, for me hit my hip. Fuck over your plug, cause I'm the plug in the field. We gon' catch a kill, they gon' kill for a kill. K's and the vibes, I'm on the jump for real, oh yeah. My little brother so ill, he don't even get the chills. It's all noise, no I can't fall for it, can't take the fall for it, I know it's all yours, you never call for it, sometimes I feel like that you didn't wanna walk for it, didn't wanna crawl for it, but I put in my all for it, all you do is fall short, I jump out the wall, Jordan, then this shit getting boring, I think we should get away again, get rid of our friends, make some new plans, take a trip, friends, probably gonna try again, I can even land, yeah I'm getting high again. I don't wanna try, no, I don't wanna try again. I don't want you to cry, no, I don't want you to cry again. Put a hate in that drop, and I'm almost died again. Is you gon' ride for it? Is you gon' ride for it? Is you gon' die for it? Is you gon' die for it? You know I'm all for it. That shit's all noise. No, I can't fall for it. Can't take the fall for it. I know it's all yours. You never call for it. Sometimes I feel like that you didn't wanna walk for it, didn't wanna crawl for it, but I put in my all for it. All you do is fall short. I jump out the wall, Jordan. Then this shit getting boring. I think we should get away again. Get rid of our friends, make some new plans, take a trip, friends, probably gonna try again. I can even land, yeah, I'm getting high again. I don't wanna try, no, I don't wanna try again. I don't want you to cry, no, I don't want you to cry again. Some of these hoes say I'm cruel than a bitch, yeah. I psych all my shit too clean, I'm fresher than a bitch, yeah. I don't know what twins saying, I just got the hit, yeah. We just put some more lean, cause we got more rich, yeah. Tell the gang go buy new sticks and go and take that risk. My pit jumping, yeah, get dropped in a pit. My pit jumping, yeah, get dropped in a pit. They gon' hear something, they gon' go and sketch, go and sketch. Like that beats out the shit, you don't know about this. FN57, fuck your city, it do magic tricks. I stay stuntin' on this beat, now she mad as shit. I stay stuntin' on this beat, now she mad as shit. I stay stuntin' on this beat, now she mad as shit. I stay stuntin' on this beat, now she mad as shit. I stay stuntin' on this beat, now she mad as shit. McGee, turned up, the habits in. You niggas a has-been, now I got the bags in. My service not lagging, on steady toes tagging. Get turned to a past tense since you talking out of action. The shit film, okay, lights, camera, action. Flashes on the hair, P-Black, I move like the Tasman. You say you gon' see me and spaz out, then go and spaz in. I just fucked this bitch, blew her back out and turbo tapping. Lean and tapping, perks and tapping. Yeah, we taxing. These niggas tryna be Batman, but I'm the Joker, Batman. Saving a hoe, I'm laughing. Ha ha, I'm laughing. Hit the corner swerve, nigga, what's the word? Some of this damn money in my pockets like on service birds. Hit a little bit, now you mad that he not the first. Everywhere I go, I got lean, yeah, I got the syrup. These hoes tryna go take a trip to Europe. Diamonds for my eyes, take a pic and all I do is tear up. Nigga, you better not size up, not your rank. You gotta go and tear up. Yeah, I got a room in the bank, I go to sleep in there. Dug cut, put some lean in there. Man, this hoe got me fucked up, I just need some air. Brought the show out, got my bucks up, then I'm leaving there. Bitch, think he smoking on gas, but he chief in there. Some of these hoes say I'm cruel than a bitch, yeah. I psych all my shows too clean, I'm fresher than a bitch, yeah. I don't know what twins saying, I just got the hit, yeah. We just put some more lean, cause we got more rich, yeah. Tell the gang, go buy new sticks and go and take that risk. My pit jumping, yeah, get dropped in a pit. My pit jumping, yeah, get dropped in a pit. How my feet turn me, I wanna. And how my feet turn me, I wanna. And she was street slamming, I ain't know. Touch her toe, push some more, I suppose. I know how my feet turn me, I wanna. And she was street slamming, I ain't know. So we geek up and fuck, I left her dead, but she made a pack for us. And she pulling turns, I think I would get blessed. And I won't let them bury me, son. Just like she had tomboy. At a grocery store, I'm like, what a time for it. I try to explore the things I want more. I try to play how I feel, but I just feel it in my core. AP scaling on my face, no Rolex. I took a picture with you cause you earned it. Hey, pop that pill, you might just lose your focus. I'm in my bed, buying back from my purse. Bounty hunting straight rats, looking for that fucking snitch. Touch your toe, push some more, I suppose. I know how my feet turn me, I wanna. And she was street slamming, I ain't know. So we geek up and fuck, I left her dead, but she made a pack for us. And
things are gonna get easier. Ooh,
which is why the energy level in this city right now is electrifying. Watch parties are being held in all 5 boroughs. But of course, the most coveted place to be tonight is in this building. Tickets for tonight's Game 3 have been the most expensive in NBA Finals history, with the average ticket selling for more than $7,500, and reports of lower-level seats being resold for as much as $130,000 a pair. The last time the Knicks won a championship, Mike, average ticket prices for the finals here at MSG around $10.
Thank you, Lisa.
I ain't gonna lie, that opening right there is pretty loud. I was like, damn, that shit loud.
And this pregame electricity is like none I've ever felt. It is off the charts.
Oh, it is amazing. Just to sit here in Madison Square Garden next to Mike Breen and Tim Legler and able to call a Knicks NBA.
My feet tell me I'm not.
Well, the celebs are out certainly, but the fans, the Knicks fans, the loyal fan base, have been waiting a long, long time for a night like this in this building.
They're hungry and they sense it. There's a lot more work to do, and they know they have to be ready tonight.
Meanwhile, once again, our crew chief, Mark Davis, is going to throw it up. Let's get a live listen in for Davis as we're set for the opening tip.
We're prêt? You better start out. Let me get some room. All right, because because I don't say when it.
Come on!
Meanwhile, the Knicks fans have not seen their team in person for 18 days, at least the ones that don't travel. Last New York home game was May 21st. Hard to believe. As De'Aaron Fox goes inside, kicks it out. Wembanyama goes right to the rim. Nice pass, deflected. Goes to Castle. Outside Fox, open three. Can't get it to fall. Hart the rebound. Well, Spurs fans have great memories of this arena. As Brunson's first shot comes up short. They clinched their first title here in Game 5 back in 1999.
The first 2 or 3 minutes are always where the adrenaline's pumping. You're trying to calm yourself down. Every bucket feels like it's a game winner the first 3 or 4 minutes of a game.
Fox aggressively. Hart puts up the hand shot, in and out. Fox had an excellent game too after.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
Team all season long.
Put that bitch on the big screen.
Including that Game 7 victory in Oklahoma City in the conference finals. And the Knicks turn it over. You can almost feel the nerves of the players on each team.
Yeah, because even for these guys, by MSG standards, it all feels a little different tonight. But I think this is the end of the floor that has let the Spurs down more so than the defensive end. They have got to be better down here, and that's a good way to start right there. The penetration by Fox. Wemby already on the baseline. That's an easy finish.
That was one of the things Mike Brown said before the game. A key for them in terms of Wembanyama and the defense is stopping the lob threats. And the Knicks 2 bad turnovers to start.
Well, this is what we showed in the open. Wemby putting himself in the front of the rim, putting himself in a position. That's one of the things that they're going to have to continue doing all game long.
Brunson trying to stop Castle. Towns helping out as well. Once again inside Wembanyama, and he throws it down. He wanted a foul as well.
You have to love the approach early. That's a couple of screens and dives, and then just staying down there and betting himself in the paint.
Hart to Anunoby, inside, back to Hart. Wemby's presence makes the Knicks hesitate. Bridges, corner three, shot blocked by Wembanyama. Start for San Antonio. Fox gets into the paint. Crowd thought he dragged his pivot foot. Instead, Vassell knocks down the three, and it's a 7-0 start for San Antonio.
And right now, the Knicks look like the more nervous team, the team that needs to calm down at the start of this game.
Towns fakes. Champagnie keeps him in front. Hart left wide open. Connects on a
Good
three.
shot.
It has been a struggle from three-point range. Just 28% in the playoffs. A big bucket there to get his confidence going.
And hasn't really had looks in this series, you know. Cleveland was willing to lose them But in this series, Josh Hart just has not had opportunities.
Castle gets inside. Good defense from Bridges, but then Castle stays with the play. Banks at home and a chance for a three-point play.
Well, the common theme here early, guards in the paint for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox has already been in there a couple times. This time, it's Stephon Castle. He's got one-on-one. No one slides in until right at the end, and that's what he's known for. That patient step through, releasing the ball after you've committed defensively.
Mitch Johnson has talked about this young team almost needs to settle into a series each time they switch opponents during the playoffs. And he feels they're starting to settle in. They shot the ball so much better in game 2 than they did in game 1. Brunson and Castle. A lot of bumping. Brunson spinning, leans in, falling away, shot, banks.
Oh my God!
And I love this. We
What?
talked about the physicality that Jalen Brunson has faced in the last 2 games, especially on the road. Here, he's coming out and is more aggressive. He's playing with so much more physicality.
And Brunson, Bridges that is, just picked up his 2nd foul.
Now watch this. And again, even before this moment right here, dropping that shoulder to get a little bit of space. And look at the high arc. He is.
That's nuts, bro. Hey, that's nuts, y'all. Let's keep it a stack.
So first substitution, and it's just over 3 minutes in because of the 2 fouls on Bridges. Landry Shamet has been such a spark off the bench, but Bridges has been superb, and he'll have to sit for a while.
Bridges was great in game 2, but Landry Shamet's averaging over 30 minutes a game in this series, so he is used to heavy minutes.
And OG Anunoby forces his first turnover. Excellent hands from Anunoby, and the first turnover for San Antonio. Offensive foul called. Jalen Brunson, as Castle, who has done an excellent job playing very physical defense on Brunson, draws the offensive foul.
But watch this, though. He gets rid of the ball, and this is before you see right before at the start of that clip, Castle gives him a 2-hand shove. So Brunson goes in there, and again, we know this, Legs. The second person is typically the person that gets caught.
Castle throws it up. Maybe the only person in the league that could have caught that, Wembanyama, with another bucket. Already 3 for 3, all at the rim.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to throw the ball directly from that half-court trap under the rim. They weren't getting that type of action in game 2 when they were taking the ball out of Brunson's hands.
There's Champagnie called for the foul.
This is beautiful right here. This is great awareness. Karl-Anthony Towns wants to edge, try to get back. He's hoping on some kind of protection down there, but OG Anunoby was hanging out with De'Aaron Fox, so there's nobody back there to protect the Spurs on that track.
Anunoby, the cell right up into him. Anunoby drives, there's a double team. Up top to Hart. Shamet, wide open, 3-pointer. Can't get it to fall. Anunoby tries to tip it. Castle comes away. Wembanyama fakes the 3. Castle fires a 3. Puts it in. Castle with his first 3-pointer.
Tough,
and a
bud.
9-point lead for San Antonio. They've hit 6 of their first from the field.
The Knicks are not sharp right now on the defensive end. There's mistakes and open shots that are given up.
Brunson fouled, continued on through the shot up. And he's going to take his first 2 free throws of the night. Vassell picks up his first foul.
Legs, there's no way that Wembanyama should be naked in front of the rim multiple times to start a game. That is a defensive error.
So Knicks with 3 turnovers and just 2 field goals in the first 4 minutes. For other ways to watch tonight's game on ESPN, it's the Pat McAfee Show. Also got dedicated feeds from above the rim cameras and Skycam. And listening to the home radio calls for the Knicks and the Spurs, as well as
hey y'all, man. Hey, appreciate y'all tuning in.
6 are available on the ESPN app.
And you've got to be impressed with the start for the Spurs offensively. You're coming out with all this energy in the crowd. We talked about it. The hype around the game. A lot of distractions, and yet they have come out strong with the basketball. Every trip, they're getting something quality.
All the players yesterday talked about how they remain confident that they can still win this series. Castle looking for some room, gets inside, foul line jumper, rattles it home. Castle's 3 for 3. So another quick start. That's happened in the first couple of games. Knicks have been down by double figures in the first quarter in the first 2 games. Shamet searching. Hart tries another three. Hart nails another three.
I tell you what, if you're Mitch Johnson, you got to be scratching your head a little bit. You finally leave him, and he knocks down two as Wembanyama, so patient and strong playing through the contact.
Who is guarding Wembanyama? We're going to watch this replay of the end one, but they're not getting back. Look, two guys ran to him because he was open at the start of that play. They throw it ahead, and the best player on the floor is wide open, and he's been naked in front of the rim multiple times.
Such an aggressive start. Of course, he had the one game where he only took 4 shots in the entire first half. He's taken 4 shots already in the first 5 minutes, and he's hit all 4.
And RJ, their best 2 players have come out here with 15 points in the first 5 minutes of this game. Nothing settles down a team, particularly those role players on a team, like your best players looking this comfortable.
He had one of his best regular season games in this building. Christmas Day a couple of years ago had a 42-point, 18-rebound game. Brunson throws it away, deflected, however, by Harper. And we'll take a timeout.
I ain't gonna lie.
Long time Knick fan, Ben Stiller.
I ain't gonna lie. He was sitting on that.
Tickets for decades.
He was sitting on that shit.
Every game. And then Derek Jeter making an appearance tonight. Larry David from New York.
Oh, y'all, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna see if I can get one with better quality. That shit was garbage. There we go. This shit look 10 times better. That other shit was like, hey, this looks way better now. That other shit was looking garbage. So I went to Wendy's and I went overly on the caramel fusion. The caramel fusion shake. I went overly on that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This shit vibe. This dude wet banana so cold, bruh. Wet banana so cold. I don't know what it is. Every time. Last every time. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Too little. I'm dunking that. Look at this. Give me that. Like, what? He the only dude in the arena that can catch that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Wemby getting to it. Wemby, legacy game, Wemby. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm fucking this shit up. That shit was fire. 10 out of 10, bro.
Let's take a look at who's ruling the court. Brought to you by Burger King. Victor Wembanyama, after game 1, said I was bad tonight. After game 2, he said I messed up. I need to have more poise. Here in game 3, a perfect start.
It's been outstanding, but we said it in the open, him rolling, getting in the front of the rim, because there the defense has to collapse, because you have to have a body that opens up things for his teammates. Him floating on the perimeter should be in addition to what he does, not the primary.
Keldon Johnson, the NBA Sixth Man of the Year, who has struggled in this series. He's in for the first time, so Johnson and Harper off the bench. Anunoby backs in, tough fall-away shot is up, and bounces around and drops through.
Designed out of that timeout to get him on the block. Has not had a shot to that point. Had a size advantage. Great patience.
Castle again throws it up. Wemby has it. Towns right with him.
Damn. Like, what the? Like, come on, son.
Turnover to San Antonio. That ignites the crowd. Now it's Harper, also, even though just a rookie, superb defensive player already. What makes the Spurs so tough, the backcourt defense. And then you've got Wembanyama. Shamet comes off the screen. Shot clock winding down. Anunoby, corner three. Rebound goes to Harper.
Boy, that's a tremendous contest by Wembanyama out in the corner. Really takes away your vision
yeah.
at the last second for a shooter as you're trying to release.
Harper splits the defense, gets to the rim and lays it home.
That nigga's so cold, bro. That's wicked.
By the big stage.
No, he's just an outstanding young player, and he's been the one person that's been effective off the Spurs bench.
Brunson fires up a three. Well off, rebound tipped. And tipped right to Castle. Once again, right into Wembanyama. Shamet's guarding him. Stripped. Good hands defensively. Brunson the other way. And Anunoby has it. Spins against Castle.
That's tough.
That's the kind of pace the Knicks want.
No doubt, off turnovers, you're going to try to create numbers because then you've got Wembanyama playing behind the basketball. OG Anunoby knew that. Second time he's taken advantage of his size.
Vassell fires up the three-pointer. That's good. Vassell with his second three-pointer. They're 10 of 13 from the field and have hit 3 of 4 from long distance. Another hot start for the Spurs. A lot of post wrestling going on down there as Hart comes up.
Brunson's got to be smart, though. He's already got one foul.
Hart looking, and a foul's going to be called on Keldon Johnson, who expresses shock at the whistle. And it's going to be a side out. Substitutions come in. Deuce McBride will come in for the Knicks. Cornette and Fox returns.
Watch this play. This is what frustrated Brunson. Oh, whoa!
Damn!
Be a flagrant one. I can understand why Brunson, and then Wemby's laughing at it. And Brunson's got to be smart. He can't retaliate because that would be.
That's crazy.
No question about it.
I was a little surprised. I thought it was a bump. I didn't know it was all that.
Hart to Towns. Again, Johnson. 5 on the 24. Towns holding, back up. Hart fakes. He's going to have to take another three-pointer, puts it up. Shot won't go that time. And Fox will push the other way.
This is the best purpose and flow that the Spurs offense has had to this point in this series.
Keldon Johnson drives hard, can't get it. Cornette the rebound.
Damn good rebound.
Vassell to Fox.
Damn good rebound. Oh shit.
Ooh. 24. The Aaron Fox off the mark. Hart comes flying in for the rebound. Hart goes wild past McBride, back to Towns. Thought about a three. Good closeout from Cornette. Towns the runner.
Good flow. Good flow. Good flow. And for all that.
Harper goes right at Brunson again. Has that foul. Turns, spins, shoots. Can't get it.
Three.
Rips down another rebound. Looks to push. Hart goes right at the rookie and bangs it home. Timeout San Antonio. Knicks with a mini answer, and they've cut it to 7. And some pushing and shoving after the play. Josh Hart, Luke Cornette.
It's getting chippy. It's getting chippy. Yeah. It's getting chippy. Oh shoot.
Josh Hart with the push of the basketball and then gets pushed by Cornette. Not a lot of bump, but look, a lot on the line. You expect emotions to be high.
It's getting chippy. It's getting chippy. Come on.
We will review this dead ball engagement to see if there's a hostile act involved.
I don't think it's hostile. He should be alright. Nephew should be alright. Nephew should be alright, y'all. Hey, appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Nephew should be alright, y'all. Hey, appreciate y'all tapping in. Oh man, Now tell me, hey, be honest, y'all. Who y'all got winning this? Who y'all got winning this, bro? Like, and also, let me know if y'all like the new setup. Like, I had changed some stuff into my OBS, and I wanted to stream a little bit better, if that made sense. So, hey, let me know if y'all messing with the new setup, man. Let me know for real. And what y'all think? Y'all think this hostile? I don't think this is hostile. I think it was just honestly in the midst of the moment. Like, he's trying to go for the ball, which I don't know why. He got a bucket, you feel me? But I don't think it was hostile. I don't think it was hostile. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in, bruh. After this game, we gonna go over some other stuff that I seen on my YouTube. But we gonna have a solid stream, y'all. Trust. At halftime, though, I will say at halftime, I will. You know, I'm gonna go take a break. All right. Once halftime hits, I'm gonna go take a break. Probably just go, you know, get something to drink, get some water, stuff like that. And I'm gonna come right back.
Upon review, it has been determined that Jason Hart made illegal contact during the dead ball to Cornette. Therefore, he will be assessed an unsportsmanlike technical foul. Anybody from San Antonio in the game at the time can shoot the free throw and take the ball out on the baseline and run as if it
Swear.
another score.
Wait, hold on. This. Ah! Oh my God! I'm dropping everything. That's me. That's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. Who y'all got winning, man? Who y'all got winning? I'm hoping that the Knicks end up sweeping. At first I thought the Spurs were gonna sweep, but I'm hoping that the Knicks sweep. We will see though.
One-shot technical, but the Knicks are upset that this was not called.
This was egregious right here in the back of somebody's neck and head. And I get everybody is wrestling, everyone's holding, but that right there is extra. And Brunson, luckily he is poised, he is smart, because if he would have started something, that could have been his second foul.
By the first 8.5 minutes of this game, the officials need to take a look and see what's going on and start to call it tighter.
No doubt. A little bit too much going on off the ball right now. Victor Wembanyama lucky.
Spurs? Spurs? Hell no. Hell no.
Just trying to get to the ball.
I would not be surprised if the Spurs did come back and win the series. Like, if we're keeping it a stack, they have all the opportunity to come back and win, but bro, I don't know what the Knicks do so well that we couldn't do as the OKC Thunder. They need one. They do need one, bro.
Critical supplemental offense they need out of those guys. But where would the Knicks be right now without the start by Josh Hart? Couple of threes, rebounding the basketball, coast to coast for a layup as well.
Fox whips a pass in the corner. Harper sets, fires, can't hit. Shamet gets the rebound.
And this is the key moment for the Knicks. Wemby's out the game. You can almost run your natural offense. Get into the paint and attack.
Shamet misses. Harper comes up with a rebound.
Oh, that's a bad shot.
He's terrific at. He's an excellent rebounding guard. Fox to Johnson. Drives inside. Shot rattles around and goes in.
He needed that. He needed an aggressive play in the open floor. At first it looked like he took it into too much traffic. They need production from Keldon Johnson off the bench. 6th Man of the Year winner.
Brunson looking for some room. Balls away against Vassell. Can't get it. Cornette tips it nicely. Harper comes up with it. Here's Fox. Shamet trying to fight over a screen, and Fox drills the floor.
They getting busy, bruh. San Antonio getting busy. You right. OKC couldn't finish the game, bruh. That shit was wicked. Like, either we couldn't finish the game, or whenever we get out of games, we were out of games. That shit was wicked. Good lay. That's tough.
His timing on the release on those make it difficult to block.
Well, and he's left-handed too, so you don't see that as often. Not as many left-handed players, but it's more of that little free throw jumper on the right side. He's not hitting as consistently as he has all season.
Shamet tries to fight through another screen.
Oh! Oh!
Off the bench.
And
4 points, 3 rebounds.
Another flex, Mike, because he is playing strong, taking it to the rim, and that's been the theme. It's this right here, San Antonio at the rim. Knicks need to do a much better job containing the basketball.
Minute and a half to play here in the first. Anunoby a crossover, goes inside, back shot won't go, but a foul.
And if you told me that a young team, doesn't matter home or away, that they will settle into a series, you see the rookie Harper.
Oh, no, that's nuts. I ain't gonna lie.
Defense, anybody can get it.
And you know, RJ,
Oh!
it was in a drop, and De'Aaron Fox walked into a little pull-up jumper. That time he got up on Cornette, and that's why that passing angle was there for Harper.
Anunoby with those 3 clutch free throws in game 2. It's that one. Wemby comes back in with Champagnie. Well, the New York Knicks and San Antonio Spurs helping make the 2026 NBA Finals unforgettable for young fans, combining to donate more than 1,000 tickets so that some undeserved youth and families in New York City and San Antonio can attend the NBA Finals.
You say Utes?
Utes.
The 2 Utes?
Well, Knicks outscored them when Wembanyama sat on the bench 8-6, but they still trail by 9. Champagnie. Wemby had that great start, crossover on Robinson. Champagnie lets it fly. That's good.
That's a tough 3.
Champagnie returning home. Bishop Loughlin High School from Brooklyn. And he makes the lead a dozen.
His first look. Brunson just drifted a little too far. Champagnie's got nice length to get that one off as Brunson recovered.
Brunson against Harper, 1-on-1. Spins, leans, flips it up, shot won't go. Robinson the rebound, shot blocked from behind by Champagnie. Fox though fell out of bounds. There's 2.5 to shoot. Again, the Spurs, the physical defense causing all sorts of problems.
Brunson has spent some time down in that post area on the right side of the floor. He's so used to getting guys to back up with his shoulder. No luck on that one.
Robinson inside.
Good foul. Hey, good foul draw.
2 different times he's got him in
That nigga haircut chopped in a bitch, though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Not jumping for that, or that would be an automatic
Shit!
You see the free throw score. First foul on Wembanyama. Robinson had 2 key.
Hey, what y'all call that cut?
On Wemby late in game 2. Such a spectacular defensive player. This is where he struggles, but he did hit a few the other night.
Yeah, that shit off. That shit off as fuck. Oh my god. How did he hit that?
It's on his right hand where he has the broken bone. It looks a little smaller than the one he had in game 2.
Loudest cheer so far for the Knicks as that bounces in. You got to watch OG Anunoby. He's one of the most physical offensive rebounders on free throws that we have in this league. If he can push Champagnie under, it could be a problem for the Spurs.
Robinson misses the second. Wemby with a rebound. A strong response from the Spurs here in the first quarter. Wemby, 3-pointer, off the mark. Anunoby the rebound. About a 7-second difference, shot clock, game clock. Champagnie now picks up Brunson. Brunson 2 for 6 from the field here in the opening quarter. He has not shot well so far in the finals until the 4th quarter. Baseline jumper, that won't go. Wembanyama has plenty of time.
He pulling that shit. He pulling that shit. Oh my god.
Goes right at Robinson inside, lost it. And the first quarter comes to an end.
Bro, this nigga did a hezzy at 7'6".
And they've got an 11-point lead, 60% shooting.
Hey!
And once again, some
Good hoops. Good hoops. Good hoops. What y'all thinking, man? What y'all thinking? It's looking like, bro. It's looking like the Spurs. Oh, it's looking like the Spurs. Look like they wanted more in Game 3. I can't lie. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. We got about what? 36 minutes of basketball left. It's gonna be a very interesting next 3 quarters. But like I said, I don't know if y'all heard. Once halftime hits, I'm gonna go get something to drink. I'm gonna go chill, relax, right until the next half comes back. So you want to do the same thing and then come back? Hey, by all means. Yeah, that's crazy. Tough. Oh my God. This nigga's highlight tape right now is nutty. That's nuts. That's tough bucks. That's tough bucks. It's Nick Lucis on Trump. Yo, hey, don't bro, hey, you can't, hey, don't blame. Yo, low key, you might be onto something because Trump pulling up and shutting the entire city down. It could be that. Hey, you might be onto something, Antonio. Real talk. You might be onto something, bro. You might be onto something, bro. Appreciate you tapping in, dog. Hey, it won!
It's time for tonight's Access, brought to you by Visible by Verizon. Stephon, an 11-point lead after 1 quarter, and essentially a must-win game for you guys. Just what's feeling good so far?
I think our defense is connected right now. It's loud in here, but we're communicating, we're rotating, and we're limiting them to one shot.
Offensively, you guys have been very deliberate about looking for Victor early. Why will it be so important to keep that going?
Good shot, Jose.
I just think he's our engine for our offense.
That's a good shot, Jose Alvarado.
For us, especially when he touches the paint. So he kind of just opens everything up for us and lets us play free.
All right, thanks, Stephon. Mike.
All right, Carter Bryant's first shot of the night. Drills a 3 from the corner. The other precocious rookie for San Antonio.
Bench's big story to this point. Nick's bench has outplayed the Spurs bench, and it's not really been close. And that was supposed to be a strength for the Spurs coming in, so that's a big bucket.
Alvarado had that nice floater to start. Shot clock at 6. Castle guarding him. Alvarado continues. Ball deflected. Shamit's going to force a 3. Blocked by Bryant.
Damn, that was good defense. I ain't gonna lie. They sat right there.
Castle to Bryant. Spins. Well defended that time for Alvarado. Wemby. Good hands there from Towns. Shot clock winding down. Champagnie way off. Good boxing out from Shamit. A 12-point lead for the Spurs. Alvarado And Anunoby goes inside. McBride fires away. Can't hit the three.
Damn.
And a loose ball foul call on Bryant. Damn.
Damn.
Third straight game, the Spurs had the lead after the first quarter. Game 1, they were up 8.
Fouled the
Game
mess
2,
out of him.
9, and led by 11 after the first quarter here, now by a dozen.
Well, and Carter Bryant didn't have a choice really on that one. He was not going to beat Towns to the spot. Probably would have been an offensive rebound and a cleanout for Karl Anthony Towns. It's not a bad foul right there at all, particularly when you know you're not going to get a lot of minutes. You can use them up for Carter Bryant.
Jordan Clarkson checks in.
Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man.
They have been having an impact night in and night out during this playoff run. Towns only taken 1 shot so far. He hit that, goes inside. And Anunoby, a contested 3, and a whistle and a foul. Castle.
Dang, Castle 2 fouls already?
Yeah, he definitely.
Oh, this is okay.
He put that right hand, believe it was one of those hands. He put it right on the hip on the closeout. You're going to see right there as it goes up. He hits OG Anunoby in his midsection. He's in great position to contest it, and he just got a little over aggressive with that other hand.
And it's a 3-shot foul. And Anunoby from the free throw line again. One of the Knicks who shoot very well from the line, 87% during the playoffs. Tonight's upcoming NBA Finals schedule brought to you by Mazda. Wednesday right back here on ABC for Game 4. And again, a tip-off shortly after 8:30. And then Saturday, Knicks and Spurs back in San Antonio, if necessary. And again, an 8:30 Eastern Time start. OG Anunoby, who has a ring with the Raptors in 2019, played very well during the regular season, but he didn't play a minute in the playoffs. Had emergency appendectomy in April. He said he was so disappointed, but he was so close to his teammates. He said he was obviously happy for them, and he learned from them, especially guys like Kawhi Leonard and Pascal Siakam, on how to play in the postseason.
Well, again, you know, you look back on history, how talented Pascal Siakam ends up being an all-NBA player. They had so much talent that for a young player to be able to be there and watch is so important.
Shamet reaches in, and Shamet agrees with the foul. First person in the building to agree with the foul call here tonight.
When they're that obvious, I think you have to raise your hand.
That's not true. That's not true.
You can see right here, this is a great spin by Castle. Nice job by Shamet cutting him off, but that's why I think that spin, RJ, that close to the paint is a necessity for any guard in this league. When you're cut off on penetration, it's a counter.
Well, really, it's because you get the best defenders out there. So they're going to take away your first move. That spin puts them in a difficult spot.
It's a good shot, man.
Bridges, who had those 2 quick fouls and only played the first 3 minutes, he comes back in. Shamet sits. Castle, a good start. Castle was said after game 2, if we play the way we normally play, there's no way we don't win the series. They're a young team, but they're a very confident team. Mitch Johnson says it's appropriate arrogance. He said they feel that they're much better than people can expect from them, and they've shown that throughout the season.
But the message, Richard, had to be to them. Listen, game 1, we got a 1-point lead with 2 minutes to go. Game 2, we've got a tie game with the ball with 12 seconds to go.
Alvarado wanted to use Towns. Little miscommunication. Pulls up, jump shot, got it.
That's a good buck. I ain't gonna lie, midi pull. Midi pull.
And I think that there was a foul off the ball. And again, Alvarado, it's the stop and start. I watched it from Kyrie Irving for multiple years. It doesn't matter how big the player is that's guarding you. If you can get them moving back and you had that quick stop and start, that's a beautiful shot from Alvarado.
So the foul again away from the ball was on Carter Bryant. That's 2 quick fouls on him. So Towns will shoot 1 free throw.
And the second time he's gotten mixed up with Towns on the offensive glass. And Carter Bryant doing everything he can to try to keep Karl Anthony Towns from getting position.
Towns knocking down the free throw. Knicks have taken 10 free throws. Hit 8 of them. And it's back to an 8-point game. Still early second. Castle searching for some room. Gets inside easy.
Damn, good buck. Good ass bucket.
Burst of speed. Castle now 4 for 4. He's got 11 points. Towns spins against Castle. Hands off Anunoby. Bryant right up into him. Anunoby in the corner. Clarkson.
Lace that. Hey, he laid that up. Green Giant. He laid that up.
And the last thing the Spurs need is another player from the New York Knicks bench to get going. That's what Jordan Clarkson does. He's a quick scorer.
That's his first points of the finals. Castle lines up that three-pointer, can't get it. Anunoby the rebound. Clarkson only played one of the first 2 games, only 6 minutes. But an early call off the bench here tonight. Fox on Towns, drives inside, forces up the shot and knocks it down. He thought there was contact as well, and the Knicks have suddenly cut it to 5.
That's a smart play by Karl Anthony Towns. He did not just barrel into Fox and commit an offensive foul. He stopped and used his touch over the top.
Castle stripped by Towns, picked up by Bridges. Ball deflected by Anunoby. He's going to try a three-pointer. Got it!
Woo! Them boys hooping. Them boys hooping. Uh-oh. 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 Hey, this getting crazy right now. Hey, NBA Finals. Let's go, Knicks! I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Harrison Barnes invested. He like, what going on in the Jumbotron?
Three-pointer, puts it in! The dream season continues.
I think just being in the NBA final is just unreal. Picturing in my head, I mean, that's where legends are made. That's where big-time players show when the lights get bright, because that's the brightest lights you get ever playing.
I see the place where I was born.
I was raised by the new dawn, and now I sit inside the storm.
Well, there are watch parties all across the tri-state area, and certainly in the 5 boroughs, Central Park and Manhattan, they are everywhere. Knicks fever has really swept New York City, and right now, Knicks on a nice run. They've scored the last 8 after the Spurs built that 12-point lead. Hart back in the game. And a whistle call against Karl Anthony Towns on his post defense on Wembanyama.
And it started really further off the ball as Victor Wembanyama was trying to get just free of Karl Anthony Towns to make that cut. You can see right here.
Oh, God.
Gripped up before he makes the cut.
Oh, shit. Hold on. My fault.
Right there, he gets away with it, but then he grabs him again on the other side of the lane.
That looks like what's been going on all series for both teams.
Towns does a nice job defensively there. Wembanyama's shot rolls around and falls out. Hart with his 5th rebound. Alvarado gets in the paint. Bridges. Towns turns, shoots, rattles in and out, won't go. Rebound, Wembanyama.
And they do
down in traffic.
And they do a good job of keeping Wemby as the low man. It doesn't matter who the offensive player is.
Castle banks it home. Tough shot from Castle, gets to the rim. And Castle having a superb game. He's got 13 points in 12 minutes.
Not a lot of guys are as patient when they get downhill as Stephon Castle. He never rushes it. Great balance. One more step through and he clears himself for an easy one.
It's so strong as Alvarado fires up a 3-pointer. And Bridges is fouled by Harper. That's going to be the 14th foul with 6:48 to play here in the second.
Legs, you mentioned it. Whether it's Castle or Harper, but watch this. He takes his time, the slow step, but also the strength to be on that, almost a hop onto one leg and the ability to explode through it.
An excellent start from Castle, who said he was thinking a little too much. Has not been efficient on offense so far in these finals. He's
Appreciate y'all tapping in, man.
Played a lot of college games in the UConn year. Won the national championship.
Appreciate y'all tapping in. Hey, lay me, nigga. Lay me, nigga. After all that, shout out, Cat.
Mike Brown said no.
And as soon as Wemby left the court, Karl Anthony Towns had one thing on his mind when he got that ISO with Luke Cornett. He was going to the rim.
Castle fights over the screen. Clarkson lost it momentarily. Somehow holds on. Deflected out of bounds. Still going to be Nick Ball. The difference when Wembanyama's on the court in the first 2 games, the Knicks shoot 38%. When he's off the court, 56%.
We've talked about it, the spacing and cutting that is available to them, and they get back into their natural flow that they have established throughout the entire postseason.
So now they're putting Josh Hart. They put Josh Hart on the offside, and he's just got to make that play right there.
Cornett, good heads up. And the turnover number 5 for the Knicks. Spurs have 3. Castle again gets in the paint. Back out Harper. Good clean three-pointer in and out. Towns trying to hold on, but knocks it out of bounds. Well, Spurs get a new 14 on the shot clock.
What they started doing is putting a small on Karl Anthony Towns, so then Luke Cornett is not the primary defender, but he can come over and help.
Good steal. What the fuck?
Towns trying to help.
Yo. Hey, Castle hooping. Castle getting bucks. Stephon Castle getting bucks.
Here to get this strip. Jordan Clarkson with the steal. And that's just careless. You've got to be a little bit more careful with the ball in your backcourt. Castle lingering, picks it up. And I know we've said it now many times, but even there, the patience to not take that up the first time. Make sure you're unbalanced. The pump fake effective. Plays through it for an and one.
Towns' his 2nd foul, so the Knicks go with a small lineup. And Anunoby, Bridges, Clarkson, Hart, and Brunson. Spurs back up 5, just past the midway point second. Brunson goes right at Cornette. Righty shot, he bangs.
Oh my gosh, nah, what?
Here comes Champagnie. Harper inside.
Dylan Harper getting to it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Dylan Harper getting to it.
He is, and Mikal Bridges, who's a very good defender, goes for that steal and just leaves a little bit of an angle there for
Harper.
Jackson comes back. Well, with the team smaller, Wembanyama on the bench, everybody going to the rim now.
Yeah, their eyes are lighting up now. If they can just get past their initial defender, they know they've got.
Bro, what? Oh, nah, hey. Hey, Castle's getting bucks.
And Stephon Castle cannot be stopped right now. 18 points. He's 7 of 8 from the field.
And Stephon Castle.
Nah, look at this shit.
Takes that little
Lost the ball.
Probably missed the foul right there. But number 5 for the San Antonio Spurs has them up by 5 right now.
He's getting to it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Castle getting to it. What y'all thinking, bro? Castle getting to it right now. Castle's getting busy.
Time in 27 years, the New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals. The dream season continues. There will be a new champion in the NBA. A new era has dawned. It's Wemby's West. The Spurs are going to the NBA Finals. San Antonio is back on top once again. The Spurs are the 2014 NBA champions.
The wins and losses are all crap. The highs and lows are all crap. It's illusory. Those relationships stick with you forever, because that's what you take with you as you move along.
我相信此时此刻，在某一个角落，波波维奇是世界上最开心的那个人。
I think just being in the NBA Finals is just unreal. Picturing in my head, I mean, that's where legends are made. That's where big-time players show when the lights get bright, because that's the brightest lights you get ever playing.
I see the place where I was born. I was raised by the new dawn, and now I sit inside the storm. Like the eye of the pyramid, I know everything ahead. I'm in the hunt, don't you forget. I stand alone.
Oh, he's swimming town.
It's in my bones. What you survivor. I stand alone. I keep on rising up to the throne.
That's good. Jalen Brunson in the clutch.
Somebody turned off all the lights. They try to steal like a parasite, but they can't take away the fight. 'Cause I've been wild since I've been a kid.
Brunson. Iconic Tom Hanks plus actor, writer, and comedian Eric Andre. Jimmy Come Alive, new tonight on ABC. All right, time to look at who's getting buckets. Brought to you by KFC Legs.
Well, it's these short bursts when Wemby goes out of the game, and it does not take long for the Knicks to recognize it. Right here, Karl Anthony Towns knows he's got the first step advantage of Luke Cornette. Now for Brunson, this is
How did he hit that?
Incredibly difficult shot, but his mind is free to go in there without Wemby on the court. One more time, Jordan Clarkson turning the corner, and there's no weak side help back there. And now you see Victor Wembanyama on the floor to try to stop some of that.
But still a very small Knick lineup. And Anunoby, the tallest Knick out there. Champagnie picks up Brunson. Anunoby, he's the Knicks' leading scorer. He's got 12 already. Kicks it out hard. Hard on the drive. Deflected, but finds its way to Clarkson. Back in the corner. Shot clock winding down. Anunoby, step back, three-pointer. It's
Oh my gosh, lace that.
That That jab step in the corner is lethal for OG Anunoby. So good at creating space. Harper gets away from Brunson. He drives inside, blocked by Anunoby. He has become a special two-way player this year.
And again, it's not just the defense, it's the ability to go up and block a shot without fouling.
Champagnie comes up short. Hart, the rebound, looks to push. Excellent transition defense from the Spurs. Brunson, long three-pointer.
Woo! Hey, they getting busy. They getting busy. They getting busy.
The night after trailing by 12. Wemby thought about a floater. Champagnie back to him. He steps back. He tries a three. Knocks that one
my
down.
God.
First three-pointer for Wemby. He's got
Crowd silencer.
Well, Brunson first gets
This
the
game
clean
is
look
nuts.
on one end, and that's a nice job by Wembanyama relocating and staying on balance for that second touch and a clean look. Brunson telling Clarkson to go through. Now waiting for a screen. Uses Anunoby. Good help there from Champagnie. Shot clock at 4. Brunson on the drive. Sneaks inside. Flips it up. Shot won't go. Harper had it. Lost it. Last touch by Hart. Castle's going to return for the Spurs. Jalen Brunson has not had too many opportunities to just stand there toe one up with that kind of time. Victor Wembanyama a little casual getting out there. There's some New York sports royalty. And I like this out of Victor Wembanyama. He gave it up once, and he saw there was a pocket there. He could just relocate back up and get that one to go. Fox and Castle back in. Alley-oop to Wembanyama.
Oh, bruh.
Defensible play.
Nah. Bruh.
Guards on the floor. No size, as Mike pointed out. That's why Victor Wembanyama knew he could just roll to the rim, throw it as high as you want. Good hands, another deflection, and another Nick turnover. They've got 7. Behind the back pass, Harper
Nice
left
catch.
wide open. Can't get that to fall.
Damn.
And a loose ball foul is going to go against the Spurs as Brunson is down. Brunson a little shake it up. And Brunson usually one of those players that bounces right back up. Hard to tell, is he holding his back? Crowd just saw the replay. Rick Brunson, dad and assistant coach, wants him to look at it, and officials are going to look at it.
And honestly, this is probably the second play that they need to look at. This is a good box out, but that, you put your body on the line, you know what's at stake here.
We will review this foul to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
Well, clearly an offensive foul. The impact and the follow-through could sometimes lead to the flagrant. Not sure if that's going to be a flagrant foul. I mean, it's definitely a foul running right through Brunson as he's squaring him up on that box out.
That's an interesting call. It really just depends on how they feel, because they could call it both ways.
Mark Davis in his 28th year, the crew chief on the right. John Goebel in his 19th year on the left. And Curtis Blair in his 18th season. First finals game for Curtis Blair. That's a huge deal for an NBA ref. Congratulations to Curtis. Here's Mark Davis.
Upon review, it's been determined that there was no unnecessary contact and none of the criteria of a flagrant foul present themselves, as there is no wind-up with the speed, no impact, and no follow-through. This is a common foul. There's a penalty for 2 shots.
Thoughts? I agree with it. I didn't see the wind-up myself either. I think
the wind-up is the speed up to run through the hole like he's a running back. There was no avoiding. He wasn't trying to navigate. He decided to run through the defensive player.
To me, that's the same as drawing an offensive foul on a ball handler, though. It doesn't necessarily rise to a flagrant, is what I'm saying.
Well, I 100% disagree with you, Legs. Not a small percentage. I just think, not a small percentage, 100% I disagree with you.
And the officials agreed with me, I believe.
And that makes you sleep at night.
It's kind of,
the officials agreeing with
kind
you.
Of marveling.
As a former player.
Here's what's crazy to me. I'm marveling at you because you didn't even give an opinion until after they said it wasn't going to be a flagrant foul, and you still were wrong.
Well, that's true. I agree with you. I've been wrong multiple times.
Well, they're in the penalty, so it is free throws. Brunson now with 11 points. Brunson in the first 2 games of this series shooting just 34% from the field, 23%. But in the fourth quarter, of course, he was the hero in game 1 and hit a huge shot in the final minute in game 2. Hearing MVP chants. He's been hearing them for last several years. Knocks down both. It's back to 2.
And we're so used to seeing him be so efficient from the field. It hasn't been there yet in this series, but it feels like he's starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm here as we wind down the second quarter.
Towns knocks it away, the steal. And Anunoby has it poked away. Hart right there to pick it up. Gets inside, lays it up and in.
Good lay.
Hart's got 10 points. In the first 2 games, he had 3 total points.
The old adage, the role players step up at home. Josh Hart has had amazing stat lines, but this is the first time that he's really impacted the game from the scoring side.
Wembanyama to Fox. Fox searching, pulls back, jump shots up, and that's
a
good.
tough bucket.
Aaron Fox's second field goal.
Yeah, the Knicks right now, 25 points between Anunoby and Hart. In a game like this, to get that type of production in the first half, critical for the Knicks.
Brunson back up top. They swing it. Anunoby. Wemby closes. Anunoby with the slam.
Every time, OG. Hey, OG, every time. OG, every time.
Like deja vu from game 2. It's the exact same play on the closeout by Wemby. Anunoby eats up that space and then uses his power at the rim.
Castle looking. Wemby calling for it. Spins, leans, bank shot. Can't get it, but a foul. Going to be Anunoby and his second personal.
And RJ, we talked about not backing up on a jab step. Wemby certainly does it right there, but Anunoby just saw him overextended at that point. He knows he is not going to be able to recover from that distance when his weight was going forward to that extent.
He has become, again, such an offensive force. Meanwhile, Wembanyama, strong start here to game 3. Spurs back up by 1.
Here it is. This is game 2. It's almost the same play, except on that one, he had to hesitate, bump him to keep Wemby from being able to jump. He had him beat a little bit more cleanly tonight.
But as a slasher, give me that guy on my hip versus him coming over weak side where I'm looking at him. I'm more confident of a drive when I know where he is or he's on my side versus looking for him as I'm attacking.
Minute and a half to go here in the second. Towns, Castle's on him. Wemby comes to help. There's a double team. Kicks it out Hart to Brunson. Fakes, drives Brunson back up top to Hart. Hart's going to try another 3. Got it! Josh Hart has suddenly come alive from downtown. He's got
Josh Hart getting busy.
points with 3 3-pointers.
That's all nerve and will on the part of Josh Hart to step up like this with his 3-point shooting.
Castle drives, Castle spins, flips it up, wild shot won't go. There comes Hart. Back to Brunson. They kick it out in the corner. Anunoby on the drive against Wemby. Back up top, Brunson, long 3-pointer.
Bro, New York is getting busy. New York, hey, New York is up right now. I ain't gonna lie, New York getting busy right now. That's a big 3.
5-point lead. It's a 17-point turnaround. Fox on the drive, falling away, puts it up.
Good rebound.
All right, 1 possession if you're the Knicks. Take this momentum into the second half.
Brunson drives on Castle, who's done such an excellent job on him so far in the first couple of games. Brunson drives again, goes inside, stops, leans, pass to Towns, layup.
Ooh.
It'll be a jump ball unless they called a foul. Couldn't hear a whistle.
How was that not a foul?
I believe they are calling it.
Okay. It was so loud in here you couldn't hear a whistle.
So Towns will shoot free throws.
It's a great up fake. He gets both Fox and Wemby to bite. And there you see De'Aaron Fox with that slap across his wrist.
Fox's first foul. Towns 7 points And 4 boards, you see the numbers. First couple of games outplayed Victor Wembanyama. And has done an excellent job changing kind of who he is, become a playmaker and excellent defense. Oh, halftime presented by Kia. They are here at Madison Square Garden. Great to have Ernie, Shaq, Kenny, Charles, and Draymond Green joining the crew.
They got Draymond Green up there?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God. And Charles just getting real friendly with Ernie.
They know who the boss is.
They know who the boss is. They know who's running the show.
Knicks, meanwhile, have taken, this will be their 14th free throw of the first half. Spurs have taken 8. And once again, it's been a very physical game. Jeremy Sohan's in for defense on the final as Towns knocks it down, the former Spur. Knicks with 42 points here in the second quarter. Fox to Wemby. Wemby drives on Towns, gets inside, stops, turns, falling away, short. And the first half comes to an
So nutty
end.
first half. We'll be back. We'll be back.
And outscore them by 18 here in the second period. San Antonio's 12-point lead is gone. 2 quarters complete, a 7-point Knick lead. Time for the deep dive with AI mode and Google search. 15 for Wembanyama, 15 for Brunson. 7-point lead for the home team. To the NBA Finals. San Antonio is back on top once again. The Spurs are the 2014 NBA champions.
The wins and losses are all crap. The highs and lows are all crap. It's illusory. Those relationships stick with you forever, because that's what you take with you as you move along.
我相信此时此刻，在某一个角落，波波维奇是世界上最开心的那个人。
Spurs are going to the NBA Finals.
I think just being in the NBA Finals is just unreal. Picturing in my head, I mean, that's where legends are made. That's where big-time players show when the lights get bright, because that's the brightest lights you get ever playing.
I see the place where I was born. I was raised by the new dawn, and now I sit inside the storm. Like the eye of the pyramid, I know everything ahead. I'm in the hunt, don't you forget. I stand alone.
Oh, and swimming town.
It's in my bones. What you survivor. I stand alone. I keep on rising up to the throne.
That's good. Jalen Brunson in the clutch.
I stand alone. Somebody turned off all the lights and try to steal like a parasite, but they can't take away the fight. 'Cause I've been wise as I've been a kid.
Brunson, three-pointer, puts it in.
I ain't never ever gonna quit. Gotta work for it, every day work for it. I stand alone.
Believe it, Knicks fans, for the first time in 27 years, the New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals. The dream season continues. There will be a new champion in the NBA. A new era has dawned. It's Wemby's West. The Spurs are going to the NBA Finals. Believe it, Knicks fans, for the first time in 27 years, the New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals.
The New York Knicks are the first 8
You must protect the rebound.
Hey, I heard you guys need a point guard.
Let's go. You with us?
Brunson, three-pointer, puts it in! The dream season continues.
I think just being in the NBA Finals is just unreal. Picturing in my head, I mean, that's where legends are made. That's where big-time players show when the lights get bright, because that's the brightest lights you get ever playing.
I see the place where I was born. I was raised by the new dawn, and now I sit inside the storm. Like the eye of the pyramid, I know everything ahead. I'm in the hunt, don't you forget. I stand alone.
Oh, and swim it down.
It's in my bones. Love true survivor. I stand alone. I keep on rising up to the throne.
That's good. Jalen Brunson in the clutch.
Somebody turned off all the lights. They try to steal like a parasite, but they can't take away the fight. Cause I've been wise as a bit of kid.
Brunson, three-pointer, puts it in.
Gotta work for it, every day work for it. I stand alone.
Believe it, Knicks fans, for the first time in 27 years, the New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals. The dream season continues. There will be a new champion in the NBA. A new era has dawned. It's Wemby's West. The Spurs are going to the NBA Finals. San Antonio is back on top once again. The Spurs are the 2014 NBA champions.
The wins and losses are all crap. The highs and lows are all crap. It's illusory. Those relationships stick with you forever, because that's what you take with you as you move along.
我相信此时此刻，在某一个角落，波波维奇是世界上最开心的那个人。
Spurs are going to the NBA Finals.
I think just being in the NBA Finals is just unreal. Picturing in my head, I mean, that's where legends are made. That's where big-time players show when the lights get bright, because that's the brightest lights you get ever playing.
I see the place where I was born. I was raised by the new dawn, and now I sit inside the storm. Like the eye of the pyramid, I know everything ahead. I'm in the hunt, don't you forget. I stand alone.
Oh, and swim it down.
It's in my bones. Love true survivor. I stand alone. I keep on rising up to the throne.
That's good. Jalen Brunson in the clutch.
Somebody turned off all the lights. They try to steal like a parasite, but they can't take away the fight. Cause I've been wise as a bit of kid.
Brunson, three-pointer, puts it in.
Gotta work for it, every day work for it. I stand alone.
Believe it, Knicks fans, for the first time in 27 years, the New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals. The dream season continues. There will be a new champion in the NBA. A new era has dawned. It's Wemby's West. The Spurs are going to the NBA Finals. Believe it, Knicks fans, for the first time in 27 years, the New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals.
The New York Knicks are the first 8
You must protect the rebound.
Hey, I heard you guys need a point guard.
Let's go. You with us?
Yes! What a move!
Brunson, three-pointer, puts it in! The dream season continues.
I think just being in the NBA Finals is just unreal. Picturing in my head, I mean, that's where legends are made. That's where big-time players show when the lights get bright, because that's the brightest lights you can ever play in.
I see the place where I was born. I was raised by the new dawn, and now I sit inside the storm. Like the eye of the pyramid, I know everything ahead. I'm in the hunt, don't you forget. I stand alone.
Oh, he's swimming tall.
It's in my bones. Love to survivor. I stand alone. I keep on rising up to the throne.
It's good. Jalen Brunson in the clutch.
Somebody turned off all the lights. They try to steal like a parasite, but they can't take away the fight. Cause I've been wise as a better kid.
Brunson, three-pointer. Puts it in.
You're never ever gonna quit. Gotta work for it, every day work for it. I stand alone.
Believe it, Knicks fans, for the first time in 27 years, the New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals. The dream season continues. There will be a new champion in the NBA. A new era has dawned. It's Wemby's West. The Spurs are going to the NBA Finals. San Antonio is back on top once again. The Spurs are the 2014 NBA champions.
The wins and losses are all crap. The highs and lows are all crap. It's illusory. Those relationships stick with you forever, because that's what you take with you as you move along.
我相信此时此刻，在某一个角落，波波维奇是世界上最开心的那个人。
Spurs are going to the NBA Finals.
I think just being in the NBA Finals is just unreal. Picturing in my head, I mean, that's where legends are made. That's where big-time players show when the lights get bright, because that's the brightest lights you can ever play in.
I see the place where I was born. I was raised by the new dawn, and now I sit inside the storm. Like the eye of the pyramid, I know everything ahead. I'm in the hunt, don't you forget. I stand alone.
Oh, he's swimming tall.
It's in my bones. Love to survivor. I stand alone. I keep on rising up to the throne.
That's good. Jalen Brunson in the clutch.
Somebody turned off all the lights. They try to steal like a parasite, but they can't take away the fight. Cause I've been wise as a better kid.
Brunson, three-pointer. Puts it in.
You're never ever gonna quit. Gotta work for it, every day work for it. I stand alone.
Believe it, Knicks fans, for the first time in 27 years, the New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals. The dream season continues. There will be a new champion in the NBA. A new era has dawned. It's Wemby's West. The Spurs are going to the NBA Finals. Believe it, Knicks fans, for the first time in 27 years, the New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals.
The New York Knicks are the first 8
You must protect the rebound.
Hey, I heard you guys need a point guard.
Let's go. You with us?
Yes! What a move!
Brunson, three-pointer, puts it in! The dream season continues.
I think just being in the NBA Finals is just unreal. Picturing in my head, I mean, that's where legends are made. That's where big-time players show when the lights get bright, because that's the brightest lights you get ever playing.
I see the place where I was born. I was raised by the new dawn, and now I sit inside the storm.
NBA championship.
Like the eye of the pyramid, I know everything ahead. I'm in the hunt, don't you forget. I stand alone.
Oh, he's swimming towel.
It's in my bones. What you survivor. I stand alone. I keep on rising up to the throne.
That's good. Jalen Brunson in the clutch.
Somebody turned off all the lights. They try to steal like a parasite, but they can't take away the fight. Cause I've been wise as I've been a kid.
Brunson, three-pointer. Puts it in.
I ain't never ever gonna quit. Gotta work for it, every day work for it. I stand alone.
Believe it, Knicks fans, for the first time in 27 years, the New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals. The dream season continues. There will be a new champion in the NBA. A new era has dawned. It's Wendy's West. The Spurs are going to the NBA Finals. San Antonio is back on top once again. The Spurs are the 2014 NBA champions.
The wins and losses are all crap. The highs and lows are all crap. It's illusory. Those relationships stick with you forever, because that's what you take with you as you move along.
我相信此时此刻，在某一个角落，波波维奇是世界上最开心的那个人。
Spurs are going to the NBA Finals.
I think just being in the NBA Finals is just unreal. Picturing in my head, I mean, that's where legends are made. That's where big-time players show when the lights get bright, because that's the brightest lights you get ever playing.
I see the place where I was born. I was raised by the new dawn, and now I sit inside the storm.
NBA championship.
Like the eye of the pyramid, I know it.
Near misses, but they've endured a lot of losing seasons, so the hunger from the fans is there. Meanwhile, for San Antonio, a great start, went up by 12 once again, playing some terrific basketball. Legs, what turned it around in that second quarter?
Well, they got their offense going by attacking the lane and then hit full throttle. 42 points in that second quarter on 73% shooting for the Knicks.
Brunson had 15 points, 3 assists. Castle guarding him. Wembanyama, 15 points, 4 rebounds. Castle was terrific in that first half. Ball goes out of bounds, and Spurs will have it as we go to Lisa.
Yeah, Mike, I talked to associate head coach Sean Sweeney coming out of the locker room, asked him what they have to get back to, and he said our style of play offensively just changed. He said for most of the first half we were putting pressure on the rim, and then we lost some of that. But we got to stick to putting more pressure on the rim, and then defensively, he said they got going from the three-point line, so we've got to do a better job of limiting their looks. I asked him about the vibe. He said we're ready to go. Okay.
All right, thanks, Lisa. Sweeney going to be the head coach at Orlando next year. Congratulations to him. Terrific coach, getting the opportunity of a lifetime as Champagnie cuts it to 5. Champagnie with his second field goal. Ball poked out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. 10 to shoot for the Knicks.
Pressure out extended. You've already seen it now, first 2 trips. They got a strip on Brunson on their first trip, and there you see, again, all 3 Spurs defenders out by midcourt, making it difficult.
Boy, Castle, good ball denial. And a bad pass from Towns. That's all because of Castle's ball denial.
100%. And also the pressure on the ball. Karl-Anthony Towns can't really tee it up as much as you like, but that's still a difficult pass.
Castle's going to be NBA All-Defense sooner rather than later. Wembanyama, the Defensive Player of the Year, tied up nicely. Gets it out to Champagnie, and Champagnie drills it, and a foul. Brunson's going to pick up his second and a chance for a 4-point play for Champagnie.
Are they going to review this?
Well, they're walking over to the scores table.
Yeah.
I mean, he's acting, we couldn't see it from this angle. He's acting as if he did roll his ankle.
We'll review this closeout to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
Champagnie, Brooklyn born, played at Bishop Loughlin High School. That's where Mark Jackson played.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's not a hostile act on that closeout by Brunson.
He played a lot of games on this court as well. Played his college ball at St. John's.
That's an interesting one. You don't typically see the defender turn his back to the shooter to where his foot came down on Jalen Brunson's calf area.
Well, you still have to give
Replay has determined that this closeout was reckless, and therefore Brunson will be assessed a flagrant foul, penalty 1.
Anytime one of the feet go towards the shooter, that's usually, he doesn't like the call.
Well, and that's the thing. You got to give him that landing zone. It didn't look like it in the first replay, but anytime if any of your body, if they land on it, unless you have an unnatural shooting motion with Champagnie, this is his pretty normal shooting motion.
So used to seeing the shooter come down with his foot on top of the foot of the closeout defender. That time Brunson completely turned his back to him. Still determined that he did not give him enough landing area.
And a big call, obviously, on the flagrant. Free throws in possession. Champagnie in the game now with 8 points. He's had some magnificent games. Misses that free throw. So on this, because it's a three-pointer, it's one shot to make 2 and then possession. Like what Champagnie was saying the other day, he's a New Yorker. When he went to San Antonio, he said, man, the pace is so slow. And now it's his favorite thing about San Antonio, the pace getting too quick here in New York.
Yeah, baby. Oh, that's green. That's green like. Mwah.
Can't get it. And Anunoby the rebound. Boy, a lot of bumping there. Brunson gets inside. Back up top, Anunoby. Castle switches. Brunson, shot clock winding down. Dribbles, drives inside, shot off the glass, can't get it. Fight for the rebound. Brunson gets it back, puts it up and in.
Tough.
Josh Hart helped that play by making it difficult for San Antonio to get the rebound.
He's too open.
Lines it up, can't get it to fall when Wembanyama could not come up with it.
And OG Anunoby coming in there, even though he didn't get it clean, he stopped Victor from getting an offensive rebound.
Anunoby once again to the rack. Attacking the rim time and time again. He's got 19.
Well, he's so decisive, but on that trail, he should not be able to catch it at 28, 30 feet and get to the rim without anybody stepping in front. Good awareness.
Fox fakes, drives, layup, no good, but a foul. The sly Fox now will get a couple of free throws.
Yeah, I mean, this is just OG Anunoby trailing the play. He takes a quick glance. He knows that Castle doesn't have the angle for him. Champagnie clears out, and one more glance at Wemby there at the end, and he realizes he can't get over there. That's the play you were talking about, Mike, where Josh Hart was engaged with Castle, and it freed up Jalen Brunson to just go pick up that loose ball off the glass.
The foul on Hart, his first. Fox coming off that 20-point game in game 2. The loss overshadowed his big bounce-back game after a rough game 1. His ankle's starting to look a little bit better. He's been dealing with that since the second round. Well, that's his best game since turning the ankle. Tonight, 6 points, 6 assists. Champagnie now on the switch. Shot clock at 7. Brunson drives, spins, gets inside. Looking, finds Towns, ball knocked away, picked up by Castle. Sensational defense. Vassell fouled by Hart.
Yeah, to your point, Mike, that defense right there, they're starting their offense with 8-9 seconds. And now Jalen Brunson is forced to go to one-on-one with an elite defender in front of him. He has no angle, no place to actually make something happen.
Yeah, RJ, no one else touched the ball in this possession. That's just a lot of work for your point guard. He's picked up by 2 different defenders. The amount of energy that he expended just on that one possession, that's difficult against a great defense. As you can see, they swarm it, and then now they're off and running. And they've had nothing in transition tonight till that.
They have multiple.
You looking sexy today, big man. Is crazy. Appreciate you. I'm weak as fuck.
Even when you look down there,
appreciate you, gang. Appreciate you, gang.
There's so many players that they allow to play physical on that defensive end, and they just churn different guys at Brunson.
Vassell hits a pair, back to 1. Castle now smothering Bridges. Anunoby. Step back. Wemby went for the fake. Hart to Brunson again. And a foul away from the ball as Anunoby gets knocked down. I believe it's going to be on Wembanyama. That's his second.
He grabbed first, and then OG Anunoby grabbed back to try to get by, but Victor Wembanyama had the first contact on that. That's why he gets whistled.
First team foul for the Spurs. Knicks already have 3 team fouls here in this third quarter. Anunoby drives on Champagnie, steps back, double team. Back up top to Brunson, 5 on the 24. Bridges cuts, kicks it out. Hard, another 3. Can't get to the fall. And the rebound, Vassell. Fox pushes, Fox drives, gets inside. Couple of fake shot blocked from behind by Towns. Ball went out of bounds, and it's going to be Spurs ball. Aggressive move from Fox, could help defense from the Knicks.
The Knicks are struggling. They had that initial start, but right now to get into any offensive flow, sometimes you get in a defensive rhythm, and right now the Spurs look very smooth with the way they're moving and cutting off angles.
Castle doubled, kicks it out in the corner. 3-pointer misses, and Hart grabs another rebound. Again, Castle meeting Brunson at half court every time. Foul.
Nah, hey, JB getting to it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, JB getting to it. How did he hit that?
About this is that he's on the side of his shooting arm and is able to get that up. That is focus.
That's nuts.
Look, he's looking over.
That's nuts. Bro's really throwing some bullshit.
It's a difficult shot by big body Brunson.
No idea how he got it to go, but if you're De'Aaron Fox right there, you've got to fully commit and absorb that contact if you want to try to sell a call and draw an offensive foul. By backing away, you're going to make it easy for the official.
That's his second circus shot of the game. He's got 20. Wembanyama. Beautiful, smooth-looking jumper there.
The short roll pull-up jumper, he has not been really looking for that or taking it. It's all been a hard roll to the rim or a 3. That's the area of the floor I think he can do some damage.
See Fox on Towns. And a reach-in call on Fox. That's his 3rd foul and the 3rd team foul. Harper and Johnson will come back in for San Antonio.
You know, when he sets the screen and he knows that he's going to get a hedge by Karl Anthony Towns, this pocket pass right here, he's going to get that whenever he wants. Now it's just a matter of taking your time, squaring it up. There's no way that Towns is going to really bother him on that contest with that kind of length.
17 for Wemby, 7 assists for Fox. Now it's Keldon Johnson on Towns. Switches up on Brunson. Johnson moving his feet. Bronson gets past him. Brunson flips it up in the left hand. That won't go. And Wemby to rebound in traffic.
They got numbers.
Spurs have numbers. Vassell lines up 3-pointer. It's good. Evan Vassell now in double figures. Spurs back on top. And Vassell pokes it away.
And this is who the San Antonio Spurs are. They're a team. They were down 3-2 to the defending champion. They're down 2-0. They're down at halftime on the road in a crucial game. And what do? They come out and take control in this third quarter, Legs.
A great push right there by Harper. The speed off the glass, great outlet by Wemby. They haven't had too many opportunities with numbers in the open floor. Second youngest team in finals history, only the 77 Blazers. They don't play like a young team as Anunoby.
Oh, bro. Hey, OG's hooping right now. OG's hooping right now.
Here comes Harper.
He's bodying him. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's taking him to the cup.
Drives on Brunson, spins, double team, and draws the foul. Good aggressive move from Keldon Johnson. It will result in free throws. Mitch Johnson calls Keldon Johnson the heart and soul of the team. You guys talked about it as sixth man. He has not played well so far in the first two games, but a good aggressive move there.
And right now on the other end of the floor, Mikal Bridges, who had 20 points last game, has only attempted one shot. Now he gets things through the flow of the game, but he's also got to figure out a way to get himself involved.
Go to the NBA app for complete finals coverage, live post-game press conferences with Brunson and Wembanyama, and here the coaches, Brown and Johnson's Game 3 reactions. Download the NBA app now. Spurs missing free throws.
Oh, he missed both of them.
Grabs the rebound. Knicks lead remains 1.
That's tough for Keldon Johnson because that finally looked like him offensively. He's a very physical driver, but he's not able to cash in on the tail end.
San Antonio's missed 6 free throws so far. Brunson to Hart. Corner 3, puts it up. Puts it
Oh my God.
From Hart heroics here in game 3. He's 4 of 6 from downtown.
Man, how good have Anunoby and Hart been in this one?
Ball knocked loose, picked up by Towns. And a turnover, bad pass from Brunson. 11 turnovers for the Knicks. We'll take a timeout.
Damn.
Josh Hart hasn't shot it well overall from the 3 in the postseason, but none of that matters when you're trying to close out a finals and get game 3.
The NBA Finals.
This game is crazy right now.
Universal Pictures, one night only. In theaters August 7th.
This game is crazy, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Search, deep dive, Richard.
And I was always taught, you can't make them guard you, but you can make them wish that they had. And their three-point strategy is to leave Josh Hart open, and he's making them pay. He knows that these are going to be uncontested shots, so he has an opportunity to tee him up without any stress, and he's looking for his shot even after he struggled in the first couple of games. When you are at home, that basket looks a lot bigger, and he is shooting it with more and more confidence as the game goes on.
You want to dive deeper into this or any NBA playoffs topic? Ask AI Mode in Google search. I swear I thought you were going to say you can't always get what you want and start singing a Stone song.
No.
Lob inside, Wembanyama, tough catch on the follow.
How does he get that on the other side? Talking about, I don't even know if that's a quick jump as much as it is just a long arm.
Oh, and their first second chance points of the game there, Legs.
7, make that 19 now for Victor Wembanyama. Brunson pulls up, jumper, can't get it. Mitchell Robinson has come on. Harper back in the game with Johnson, Vassell, Castle, and Wemby. Long three, nope, passes last second. Johnson gathers, lays it up and in. Great look from Victor Wembanyama.
And fortunate that Keldon Johnson was still looking, because he could have just been going to crash as Wemby rose up. He took a look over his shoulder and was able to still finish that.
5 assists for Wembanyama. Hart to Brunson. Castle right with him. He's attached to his hip. Brunson back out to Hart. Shot clock winding down. Hart gets in, likes that fall-away shot, and in and out. Wemby controls it beautifully.
Important stretch for the Spurs, because you know Wemby's going to get a blow here in a few minutes.
Another long three-pointer. Lines it up and knocks it down.
That's nasty, bruh.
And it's a 3-point Spurs lead. Brunson tries to answer. Cannot. Shamet kicks it back out. New 14 on the shot clock. Anunoby. Robinson the offensive rebound. Brunson finds some room, flips it up, shot. Robinson on a follow. One of the great offensive rebounders in the NBA. And a foul. That shot will not count. It's going to be on Brunson. And that's 4 fouls on Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, the offensive rebounding has not been a big factor here tonight for either team, but you know Mitchell Robinson is always going to put this kind of pressure on you. If he has inside position, there's just no way you're getting him out of there.
And again, Brunson just getting his hand caught in the cookie jar, and on the pass
keeps holding on.
Keeps holding on, but that's what's going on in the game.
Right.
It's a matter of when you get caught in that position.
So 4 fouls with 4:29 remaining in the third. A decision from Mike Brown not to take him out. Looks like he's going to take him out. Alvarado and Clarkson set to check back in. Knicks in the penalty. That's why Harper will go to the free throw line.
And let's watch these minutes now as Victor Wembanyama gets that blow I was just talking about. I know Mitch Johnson would love this group to be able to maintain this and at least play even with the Knicks here to close out this quarter.
Harper now with 9 points. Harper, some of the best finals performance from a rookie. You know, Clyde Frazier, the Hall of Famer and former Knick champion, whenever there's a rookie that's aggressive, he likes to call them precocious neophytes. That is the perfect way to describe Harper. He just plays with such ferocity. Clyde's enjoying some fries
Sure
right
is.
now on a very nice sport coat.
You have one like that, Mike?
No. 3-point Spurs lead. Vassell guarding Shamet. And Shamet fouled by Vassell. Those two, a little chatter, little bump. Nothing there.
But I don't agree with this. The whistle blows and then there's extra stuff. Okay, foul gets called. Okay, that's I'll allow that. And look, he's supposed to laugh. You're supposed to smile at it. That's just good competition, respectful competition.
So Mitchell Robinson, again, because they're in the penalty, going to be taken out of the game. Towns in. Mike Brown not allowing the Spurs to play the hack-a-mitch. Chance of Landry Shamet, a veteran who had a non-guaranteed contract in training camp and has been one of the playoff heroes for the Knicks. Alvarado on the drive, double, finds Clarkson, but threw it too low. Clarkson gets it back, shot clock winding down. Clarkson lays it up, shot won't go, the follow. Great second effort from Clarkson. Here comes Fox. Fox pulls back. Vassell plays catch. They throw it in the corner. Keldon Johnson. Shamet steps in front. Johnson trying to overpower him. Shamet called for a foul. And it's going to be free throws again. Nixon the penalty.
So it makes it tough in a game like this, because how many times do you see a player go and start to back a guy into the post? And there's a lot of contact that's taking place. And it seems sometimes they just are going to grab one of those and call a foul, when we've already seen at least a dozen times tonight where guys are trying to get position down there and they're being stood up.
Johnson hits the first tomorrow night, ABC. Game 4, Stanley Cup final between Carolina and the Vegas Golden Knights. They lead the series 2-1. A double overtime victory in Game 3. Puck drop for Game 4 shortly after 8 Eastern. Sean McDonough, Ray Ferraro on the call. What has been a thrilling Stanley Cup final. We've got a thrilling NBA final. And Johnson misses. Clarkson tips it.
This is a big 3 minutes. No Wemby on the floor. No Jalen Brunson.
And another foul. All of a sudden, you get the feeling now they said, well, maybe we should start calling this tighter. Because what you were saying, Lake's true. There was so much clutching and grabbing, and now some stuff that didn't appear to be nearly as physical as these ones, and they're calling.
And I think that's why you see sometimes a surprised reaction. We'll look at the replay and we're all probably going to go, yeah, that's clearly a foul, but you see the reaction by the defender on some of these. They're saying, well, I've been doing that most of the night, and now they get called for it.
Oh, wait, that's all jersey. I don't think they've been pulling jerseys like that all night.
But not like that.
Not like that one.
Johnson's second foul, by the way. And Anunoby, 7 of 9 from the field. He's hit a couple of threes. This is his first free throw. He was 6 for 6. Harper, another double-figure game off the bench. Goes right at Towns. Lays that.
Damn, bro, that shit wicked.
Man, typically these were going to be minutes where De'Aaron Fox has the ball to initiate, but right now they've got so much confidence in Dylan Harper's ability to get into the paint.
Towns fakes the 3, drives inside, layup, missed it. Battle for the rebound, Luke Cornett. Keldon Johnson goes right at Shamet again. Blocked by Towns, taken away. Excellent double team. Here comes Alvarado. Alvarado to the basket, layup off the glass, can't get it.
Ah, you don't have to rush that. You don't have to rush that bucket.
Harper goes to Anunoby, pulls up high, arcing shot. Missed it, Cornett can't get it, grabs another rebound, and it gets thrown to the floor, hit the back of his head. And Cornett's going to take some free throws. Yeah, we'll take a timeout. Beautiful scene outside the world's most famous arena.
That shit wicked.
Spurs with a 3-point lead here in the third. NBA Finals are a global event with this year's series being broadcasted in 214 countries and territories.
Latin.
In Mexico City, Brazil, Canada. And in addition, NBA legends have joined the fans at viewing events across Asia, including Kevin Garnett in Seoul, South Korea, Stephon Marbury in Shanghai. A global game. Meanwhile, here at Madison Square Garden, one of the greatest of all time, Oscar Robertson, former Knicks. So many NBA legends at these finals. As Cornette will go to the free throw line. Cornette, 1 of 2 from the line in the finals. 82% during the regular season's good free throw shooter. He endeared himself to the Spurs fans when he signed his free agent contract. He said, "I want to be a third of the player Tim Duncan was."
Those are lofty goals. Yeah. Very, very lofty goals.
He's actually a really funny dude. He's played for 6 teams, 3 years in the G League, won a ring with the Celtics as a backup. And everywhere he goes, the people talk about what a great teammate.
My fault, y'all. My fault. Let me log in, clock in real quick.
He gives us
On 5.
5-point lead. So a 12-point turnaround here in the third. Knicks are up 7. Towns, Alvarado. Across the lane, whips a pass in the corner.
Oh, he got to catch that. Nigga! Get him out of here!
Credit that to Alvarado. That's what happens when you put that kind of pressure on the defense. If you can collapse it from one corner, that opposite corner is going to be a threat.
Castle up top, Champagnie. Castle gets into the paint. Throws it cross court, back up top, Champagnie. Clean look, straight on. Knocks it down. Champagnie with his 3rd three-pointer, and it's back to 5.
That's nuts, bro.
Right there, because I thought he was going to attack baseline. One more pass, you find Champagnie, who has shot it so well throughout the postseason.
Clarkson guarded by Cornette. Wants to beat him off the dribble, gets in. Quick release on the shot, does not go. Fight for the rebound.
Good rebound, Cat. That's a good board.
And Karl Anthony Towns, after a little bit of a slow start, got a couple of buckets. Starting to get his rhythm offensively.
He's in double figures now. Champagnie, quick release. That one won't go. Fight for the rebound. Towns lost it, but Alvarado right there to pick it up. Coming up on a minute remaining here in the third.
Wonder if we're going to hear from Bridges. He just has not had any impact tonight, but this is an opportunity right now. Without Brunson, he's got to be more aggressive.
Towns surrounded, looking, finds Clarkson. Shot clock winding down. Clarkson fires up a 3.
Oh, that was big. Yo, that was a big. Hey, that was big. That was big.
Clarkson 10 points in 11 minutes off the bench. His first points of these finals. Harper comes right back and nails the 3. Dylan Harper with 13.
2 threes back-to-back by the Knicks. And how does this young Spurs team answer? They come back and do the exact same thing.
Alvarado calling it out. Alvarado playing important minutes off the bench again. Bridges finds some room.
Tough. Oh my God, that's a tough butt. That's a tough butt. I ain't gonna lie.
Had that foul trouble early. It took him out of his rhythm. I think they're going to need him in the 4th quarter to close this.
No fouls to give. Harper looking. Harper firing away. Won't go. Towns knocked it loose. Picked up by Alvarado. And the 3rd quarter comes to an end. Another close one.
Throw them falls up. Hey. Throw them falls up. Hey. Come on, Knicks. Come on, Knicks. Look at this shot, though. Oh, my gosh.
Closeout by Champagnie. He can't even believe it as he looks back at the rim. But this young fella, he's not a rookie anymore.
This presentation of NBA Finals on ABC continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Yo, this is gonna be a game. This is gonna be a game, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. Who y'all got winning, man? Be real. Be real with yourself on fire. Don't be lying to yourself, my name. Who y'all got winning? Be real with yourself. Be real with yourself, man. I got the Knicks winning, bro. I hope they sweep and I hope they smack the dumb dog shit out the Spurs. And I hope the Spurs get set back about, I'll say like 15 years. I hope they get set back 15 years. On fire. Cause I said hi, ooh, ooh, you can't buy no, no. Spurs in 6. Spurs in 6. NBA TV, hell nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. NBA TV, hell nah. Spurs in 6. Let's stay on that topic. Nigga, Spurs are not winning. What we doing?
We didn't come out the half how we should have. We didn't execute the first play. You know, we let them get a couple.
If Cat and Knicks win, I'm telling you, I'm gonna bomb my New York myself. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And this may sound crazy. I'd rather have the Knicks win than to see this nigga Wemby cry again, bro. Bro. This nigga cried beating us. Imagine how he gonna be when he win the finals. Nigga might piss himself. I'm not finna see that. Back on cat head. Oh yeah, good sit. Oh lord. De'Aaron Fox sucked. Oh no way, that's a foul. No way, that's a foul.
Here to start the fourth. Here in game 3, and these are the critical moments of a series, moments that the great players dream about, that they put so much work in, so much sacrifice. Alley-oop to Wembanyama.
That's nuts.
And
That's
up to
nuts.
3.
And by the
That's
time
nuts.
it wouldn't have mattered, I don't think, because of how high that was. By the time Karl Anthony Towns turned around, that ball was already in the air.
Alvarado tries to answer.
Oh my god, how do you get that rebound?
Brunson's on the bench with 4 fouls.
Nigga rather deal with New York fans. I'd rather would deal with New York fans. That's just my opinion. I'd rather would deal with them than to deal with Wemby. Bro, I hate Wemby, bro. After what he just did to Chet, he low-key like I don't even know how you do that to one person. He dominated Chet, bro, and I ain't fucking with that, bro. I'm not fucking with that. He made this nigga Chet only shoot twice in a game, bro. I'm not jacking that.
Pass goes inside. Quick shot. Clarkson trying to draw a foul. Castle comes away with it. Wemby thought about a 3. Fox off the bounce, gets inside. Shot blocked.
Wow, they called a foul on that.
So Alvarado will pick up his first. Brunson sits and waits.
And you remember game 2, critical minutes out of their bench. Brunson and Towns were on the bench in that one, and they got.
It's because French hating ass American. Bro, I don't hate France and I don't hate Frenchmen. I will state one fact though. They lead the league in bedbug infestation. France leads the league in bedbug infestation. Look that shit up. If I'm lying, I'm flying. France leads the league in bedbug infestation. France leads the league in bedbug infestation. Let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a stack.
In a 3-2-1-1-1 format. Knicks, meanwhile, 3 team fouls in a minute and 4 seconds.
I think it's important right here.
It's a crazy ass game going on right now, y'all. Ain't gonna lie.
And Karl Anthony Towns and forced penetration with Wemby on the floor protecting the rim.
Alvarado calling for Clarkson. Clarkson behind the loss to handle.
Uh-oh.
Back Deflected by Bridges. Great hustle from Bridges as Alvarado dives into the stands and checks with former New York City Mayor Mike Bloomberg.
You never know who you'll run into at a Knick game.
We'll check on the former New York City Mayor. Seems to be okay. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
And you hit on it. That's tremendous effort on the part of Mikal Bridges to get back and break that up after it looked like the Spurs had numbers momentarily in the open floor. Saved a layup.
Mopping up the wet spots from the beverage spill. Fox will inbound. Wemby against Towns. Drive, spins, kicks it back out. Shamet deflected out of bounds. Well defended by Towns once again. Wembanyama's 10 of 15 from the field. He's hit a couple of threes, 7 boards, 5 assists, and 2 block shots. Has to come all the way out to help out.
He pulling that, like he pulling that.
Back. Towns got a piece again on the way up. Shot clock winding down. Fox a 3. Can't get it. Castle gets away from Bridges. Gets it. Shot blocked. And picked up by Bridges. Great help defense.
How much longer are the Knicks going to leave Brunson on that sideline?
Hart finds Bridges. Knicks offense a bit stagnant right now.
A bucket could buy him a little more time.
Bridges kicks it out to Shamet. Shamet fires away. That's going to be way short.
Damn, what are they doing in New York? These are all bad shots.
Antonio. Fox fakes. Fox drives. Surrounded. Wemby harassed by Alvarado. Castle fires away.
Three. This is bad basketball on both ends. Oh yeah, that's Landry Shamet. He cashed that bitch. Damn. Oh, off his knee, off his knee, off his knee.
And saves it. Great hustle from Fox. And here's Keldon Johnson.
Oh, it's bad.
Alley up inside. Wemby gets it and fouled on the entry pass, but he'll shoot free throws again. Knicks in the penalty so early here in the fourth quarter. Nope, they're saying that that's the team fourth now. They had up on the scoreboard 4 earlier. And Brunson's going to come in now. So it is just the team fourth foul, so it'll be a side out. Mitchell Robinson reports in. Towns is going to get a breather. In an earlier than usual fourth quarter entry for Brunson.
And now is when the fun begins for San Antonio's defense, because it's always going to be a chess match. Jalen Brunson is going to get some possessions here where they're going to blitz and make him give it up. Other ones, they're going to let him play with the switch and operate against one defender.
Champagnie on the drive. The runner comes up short. Ball tipped and taken by Bridges. Bridges has had a quiet offensive night. Castle in pursuit. Bridges pulls up. Elbow jumper. Can't get it to fall. Harper comes flying.
Yo, this dude Dylan Harper boarding right now.
Boards to go with his 13 points.
And I like getting Harper back on the floor. Game 1, they went with De'Aaron Fox. I think Dylan Harper's the guy in the moment. And San Antonio spreads out the Knicks. End up with a layup on the backside.
What a pass from Champagnie. And now a 7-point lead.
Who he feeling like? I'm saying that shit crazy. Oh my god, that's tough. Oh, good follow. Hey, this game is going. Hey, this is gonna be one of them games right here. These next 8 minutes, bro.
The Spurs don't have any team fouls currently, so the hack of Mitch really isn't an option.
Wemby back up top. Harper, clean look, 3-pointer. Nearly banked it in. And a foul's going to be called on Mitchell Robinson.
Yo, swear.
Oh, they're saying it's on Mikal Bridges. My mistake.
It was the
New York really a pitiful, dirty ass city. Yo. Hold on, bro.
Keep him from jumping. That's a fatigue play right there. That's almost an automatic foul. The arm up underneath the guy.
Spurs in 6.
You understand
I'm gonna pin that shit
in that position, but you got to be smarter when you know that ball goes long. It's an automatic foul.
Wembanyama coming off that disastrous finish in Game 2 with the turnover had a chance to win the game at the buzzer. Said he would come back and be better, and he has responded in a big way.
Really has. He has settled his team. The start they had to this game, I think, was the start they needed to find themselves in position in the fourth quarter. But right now, you know, you're 3 minutes, just under 4 minutes into this quarter, and you're in the bonus. It's important for San Antonio to maintain an attacking style and not settle with the Knicks sending you to the foul line on any contact.
Wembanyama now 4 of 5 from the free throw line. It's back to 7.
Damn.
Called Castle. His third sarcastic cheer from the Knicks fans. Meanwhile, Deuce McBride back in. McBride only played limited minutes in the first half. And again, just the first team foul for San Antonio. Brunson gets away from Castle. Now gets into the paint, kicks it out in the corner. Hart, corner three. Can't get it to fall. Johnson the rebound. Johnson's had 7 points off the bench here for San Antonio in game 3. Wemby another three.
Oh!
For a 4-point play. Wemby holding his back a bit. What a shot.
Yo!
And the Spurs go up by 10. Mike Brown's going to challenge it. He's saying that Robinson got pushed into it. Wembanyama seems to be okay now. So a challenge by the Knicks, an important one.
Interesting.
Did Keldon Johnson push him?
Oh, he did. That looks like an extended arm.
Uh-oh.
On the other side.
Watch party back at the Frost Bank Center. Right now, they're very happy.
It's an interesting game, y'all. Hey, man, let me know, bruh. Ah, what's going on, New York? Fuck on.
Upon review, it has been determined that Johnson pushed Robinson into the shooter. Therefore, this is a successful challenge. It will be changed to an offensive foul. Assess Johnson. Please reset the game clock to 7:46. New York will be charged with a timeout, and they have an additional challenge.
This game is nuts, bro. Like, he's 7'6" doing that, bro. This shit not real. This shit AI for. Oh! Oh my god.
Push Robinson into the shooter. Therefore, this is a successful challenge. It will be changed to an offensive foul. Assess Johnson. Please reset the game clock to 7:46. New York will be charged with a timeout, and they have an additional challenge.
And the basket doesn't count. That is an enormous turnaround. It would have been a 10-point lead with a free throw. Instead, it's a 7-point lead, and the Knicks get the ball. Knicks had a big challenge that was rewarded in game 2. And the OG Anunoby three-point attempt. Castle now chasing Brunson. Brunson gets inside, sidestep layup.
Tough lay, man. Down 5.
And that's Wemby right there. You've got to keep that ball contained when Jalen Brunson comes off that screen. He let him turn the corner on the sideline right here. If you're Wemby, you've got to cut that basketball off. And now Jalen Brunson knows that's 7'5" in your rearview mirror.
It's a good game, bruh. It's a good game. Hey, Fishing with Malik, I appreciate you, Gay. Hey, appreciate you tapping into the viz too, dog. Real talk. Real talk, man. Hey, that's all love, bro. I appreciate all the love, bro. Thank you so much, dog. Hey. Let me know who you think finna win this, bro. Be honest and be real. If you say the Knicks, I'm gonna be happy. If you say the Spurs, I'm gonna accept it. In my opinion, though, I think the Knicks. I think they got it at least in 5, bro. 5 or 6. Spurs? You got Spurs? Okay. And it's just so, it's like, one thing that is so, like, surprising is how the Spurs are playing against the Knicks compared to how they're playing against us. Like, I don't know, bruh. It's just so wicked. Yeah, Spurs might, bro. The way it's looking tonight, the Spurs look like they might at least get this game. And I think game 4 gonna be one of them games. For sure. Whoever win that game 4 is gonna win the finals. Because if the Spurs end up winning tonight, right? And then 2 days later they win Wednesday, I think, yeah. That's killer. That's game changing, bro. That's game changing. That's series changing right there. Brunson is cooked. Hey, I think what his stat line is like 25, 5, and 5, and I was like, dang, low key. Yo, if Jalen Brunson wins MVP or Finals MVP off this, like that'd be so interesting. And look at, bro, this is wicked. All different boroughs of New York, bro. Yo. Brunson is cooking though. I ain't gonna lie. You're not lying about that. And it's just like, it's good bucks too. Like contested shots. Like he's really having to earn all these shots. So it's like, these are good bucks. These are great bucks.
As Wembanyama here on this play, you can see the push from Keldon Johnson. And again, an unbelievable.
I just honestly, like, I don't know. I don't know if it's me, but I would not be mad at New York winning a championship. Due to the fact that, bro, not only did the Spurs knock out my team, but they've won championships within the past 20 years. 5, you know what I'm saying? I would love to see, like, a team win a championship after a whole drought. That would be hard.
Harper to Fox. Good look for 3. Too strong. Wembanyama tips it and lost it out of bounds. He thought he was held by Towns. And they're going to challenge.
Oh my gosh, bro. And that's one of the things, like, oh, they just challenging shit, bro. Come on, like, let's hoop, bro. Let's hoop, bro.
Here's the play. Got the right arm, right hand on his arm.
Oh, that is wicked, though. That is a foul. Yeah, that is a foul, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Fuck the drop. Make them niggas suffer. Yo, see, like, but I don't know, bro. I just don't. It's not that I don't like the Spurs. I don't like the Spurs, yes, but they've won championships already. Like if New York wins this year and the next year on some random stuff, like Charlotte wins, and then the year after that, what? We'll say the Nets on some nut shit. Like I would like that, cause. He said, bro, I'm a Lakers fan. Man, fuck the Lakers, nigga! Oh, shit. I'm not from San Antonio and for the Spurs, but I'll still feel bad if the Knicks lose. That's what I'm saying. Like, the Knicks, like, I feel like they've been waiting for this moment. Because you got to think. I mean, they have the Yankees and they got the Rangers. But they're really like a homegrown like American team. So it's like football and basketball. Baseball, they're pretty like you're either a Yankees fan or a Mets fan, but most of the time a lot of people are Yankees fans. So it's like my thing is this. Their football teams haven't been really winning and their basketball team hasn't been really winning. So I'm like, hey, let's go ahead. Let's go with it. Stop selling propaganda, bro. Nobody's selling propaganda. I actually like the Lakers. Like, LeBron's my favorite player, and I want LeBron to actually win one more so they can stop disrespecting him. But, shoot, it is what it is. Thunder is my team. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm a big Thunder fan. And I'm going to tell y'all my backstory, all right? I'm happy that you're here to tune into this because it's the real backstory on how I became a Thunder fan. So, look, when I first got into basketball and just sports in general, I think it was, what, like 2012, 2013? I was like 13, I was 12 years old around that. And I started playing football and in basketball. I was like, well, I got to have a team. So my dad was a Sonics fan, and my family's from Atlanta, so they like the Falcons. But my biggest experience when it came to football was Patrick Willis. He's my favorite football player, so I'm always going to like go for the Niners, and Niners are just die hard. And then OKC, I was a Sonics fan, and then they moved to Oklahoma. And before then, they had drafted Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was my favorite player. So once they went to Oklahoma, I was like, that's perfect, because then I could just transition to a new team, and nobody could say that I'm a bandwagon or stuff like that. I live in OKC, and I love the Thunder, so, like, I'm low-key mad at the Spurs, so, like, I really want the Knicks to win, you feel me, though? Oh, yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I would not be mad if the Spurs won, because it's like, in my opinion, I think the Spurs are the better team. But if the Knicks win, I'd be 10 times happier. I really would. I would be so much happier, bro.
Inside Anunoby at the foul line, shoots the jumper. And the
tough, bro.
24 for Anunoby.
OG's getting busy.
He's 8 of 10 from the field.
That's cool that you live in OKC. I was in Tulsa, I think last year in March or something like that. It's a beautiful city. So I can imagine Oklahoma City how that's just gonna be. That's just alright. Nice as fuck.
It's inside. Layup is good. Just the third field goal from Fox, and it's back to 7 again. Wow.
I'm from San Antonio and for the Spurs, but I still feel bad for Knicks lose. I mean, if you're from San Antonio though, and you're a Spurs fan, like, shoot, it's like you got to do what you got to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be mad at you, or you shouldn't even be mad if your team's in the finals and you're like homegrown from there. Hey, go for him, bro. He said Thunder K should jump. Bro.
Off the mark. Brunson catches it. Goes inside. Layup.
And one. Oh, this a good game. This a good game. Hold on, y'all. This a good game right now. He said, yo, let's good, bro. Finally, I found another good Thunder fan, bro. Everyone be hating on the Thunder for real, though. And it's just like, I mean, I feel like when everyone's hating on a team that just won a championship, I feel like that's how it is every single year. Like, let's keep it a stack, right? Let's go just based off football, okay? When the Eagles won the championship, everybody wanted the Chiefs to lose. They did not want them to three-peat. after the Eagles won the championship, they had that whole situation with A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts, the wide receiver core. Like, for some reason, they were still a great team. They just had so much controversy and a lot of, like, media hatred. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you win a championship, bro, everybody wants to see you lose. There's no, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we should keep rooting for him, this, that, and the third. No, because it's like we're used to seeing different shit.
And he just gently taps it in. 30 points for Victor.
I know, yeah. Let me stop yapping. Let's just watch this game. I'm chatting. My fault.
Towns looks to set the screen.
Runs
it tied up and throws it off of Vassell. Mike Brown arguing with Curtis Blair. It's going to be Nick Ball with 7 to shoot.
These guards make you work so hard, RJ. The amount of pressure out on the floor and the number of guys they can hand them off to.
So they're trying to sub right now to give them more chance for a review, but it's not working. What is going on?
And they blow the whistle. They inbounded the ball and then stopped it all of a sudden.
Bro, what is going on?
The ball to the Knicks. The ball went inbound. Mark Davis.
What's going on?
They were trying to do a sub to see if they could have more time to look at the iPad. That sub buys them a few seconds. Right. They handed them the ball, and Harper just walked in the game.
They were thinking of challenging it. Thought maybe it knocked off Brunson first.
And the problem is Harper got up to the table too late to be able to come into the game right there, but he just walked on the floor anyway.
So now there's 6 to shoot.
Yo.
Shamet looking. Anunoby gets it. 5 on the 24. Anunoby step back, fires away. Can't get it. Hart
the rebound. Oh my gosh.
Shamet lines it up.
Oh.
For the rebound, Champagnie comes down with it. 6-point game with 5 to play. Fox falling away. Shot won't go. Rebound goes to Brunson.
Numbers.
Brunson a crossover.
Oh, he just gave it up. No.
Dangerous pass. Vassell to Wemby.
Sweets cat. Sweets cat. What you doing?
Foul. And more free throws for Wembanyama, who's 6 of 7 from the line tonight. The foul is on Shamet. He's got 5 fouls.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be yapping. Low key, I want to yap, but at the same time, I'll be trying to lock in. I'll be trying to watch that little game on fire.
I think it's had an effect, RJ. I mean, it's just, imagine handling the ball against this level of pressure. The number of guys that can switch off and keep him in front. That time, he just did not see that there was another defender waiting in his lap, forced to turnover. San Antonio quickly up the other end to attack before the Knicks could set up.
That's a good buck.
Free throw form. Lead back up to 7.
Bro, it's looking like the Spurs are gonna take this game, bro. This nigga got 31, 7, and 5 on 5. What?
Plus block shots.
This is it's a good ass stat line. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Well. 34 minutes of play.
Well, and that's what we talked about. It's a full 48 minutes. He had a great second half. Even with that turnover, he had a great second half last game. But in the first half, he had 4 points. He has put together a full 40-minute game so far, 5 minutes to go.
And the Garden crowd very anxious right now. Brunson leans in, shot, missed it.
Uh-oh. That was a bad shot.
4.5 remaining. Harper looks, drives, spins, gets inside. Lost it out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. 10 to shoot.
He said Wemby and Mbappe genuinely look like twins.
Yeah. Talk it over. A huge possession. Spurs an 8-point lead.
Hey, that's funny as fuck.
The series with 4.5 to play on the road.
All right, y'all. Hey, man. What? I think it was 4 minutes left or something like that. 2 threes and a layup. They back. They need to get stops and make good shots. Come on, New York. I would not be mad if San Antonio won this series, but no! That would be my reaction. Like, I wouldn't be mad, but no! Cause it's like, especially if your team has already won the championship and you were able to like see it. Like I was able to be alive to watch all 7 games of that Thunder series with the Pacers. Literally on the plane ride home from Atlanta to Vegas, right? I watched that shit. Bro, that was probably one of the greatest feelings I ever had in my life. Cause that was my first time ever riding Delta. Nigga, I asked for a drink and I said, how much would it be? The lady looked at me so crazy and said, nigga, this is Delta. I swear to you. I swear to you. The lady literally said, nigga, this is Delta. And gave me the drink. Oh, yeah. I knew we was winning game 7 after that. I ain't gonna lie. That's just my thing, right? When you get great hospitality, facts, it's just like, I don't know. Great risk comes with great reward. And I took the risk of taking that plane to the crib. And I got rewarded with a championship, nigga. We champions, nigga. Like, oh my god. Why the fuck they talking like this? Bro, hey, hold on. Hopefully that shit fix up. Cause why the fuck? Bro, why? Hey, bro, hold on, cause I don't know what. What is this? Like no, actually, what is this? Thank you. Jeez, that sound was nuts.
Spurs with a magnificent second half. Again, they trailed by as many as 7.
You would know I love the Thunder because every single time I see my best basketball friend, we both just look at each other and say Thunder in 5, and we'll always tell everyone how good the Thunder are. Because I mean, it's like, bro, like this is my biggest thing, right? Everyone in the NBA is good. That's like the top 400 players in the world, bro. Everyone in the NBA is good. You feel me? Including G League, that's like the top 400 players in the world. So it's like I give respect where it's due. When the Spurs beat us, the Spurs were a better team. When we won the championship, we were the best team. So it's really just like, I feel like a lot of people kind of discredit or disrespect players just because they're on like either bad teams or they haven't really won. So overall, ooh, good pass. Ooh, good pass. Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn. I ain't gonna lie. He beat that little shit. He beat that little shit up. I ain't gonna lie.
Fox gets inside. Wemby tries a 3-pointer. Can't get it to fall. Harper the rebound. Inside Wembanyama, left-handed. Won't go. And Anunoby quick outlet to Brunson. Brunson drives, goes right at Castle, and draws the foul.
This play was way too casual. Landry Shamet got the angle on him, but you got to use the rim. You got to go to the other side. Wemby still might get it, but you just put it in front of the rim. You got to get over there and you put it on the glass on the other side as quickly as possible. Anything above that cylinder, Wemby's going to catch up and recover and get it.
They want their team to come back for game 5. And they pack the Frost Bank Center.
Hey, these free throws are big. Down 6. They need 2 stops. They need me in there. I ain't gonna lie. I'll hit them 3s. They need me in there. They need me in there. I'll hit them 3s. Green Giants. Hey, they need me in there. I'll hit them 3s for you. New York! Come on! Please. Please, New York. Please. But how y'all feeling, man? 3 minutes left or 4 minutes left? Down 7. Hopefully it goes down to the wire. I'd love to see that again. It's gonna be an interesting matchup. Interesting matchup for sure. I believe the Spurs are gonna close this game out, though. That's what I think. I think the Spurs are gonna close this game out. And the next game, I think the Knicks are going to win by 85 points. And then after that, they lose in San Antonio, and then they go back and win in Game 6 by a combined 83s, and they win by 20. Yeah, I like that. Fuck.
Game 3, Knicks up 2-0. Spurs desperately need a win and avoid falling behind 3-0. Back and forth they went, but San Antonio with another answer. They've been challenged time and time again in these playoffs. They're right now in 7-point lead with 3:40 remaining. And another free throw now for Brunson. And some worried, anxious Knick fans throughout the boroughs of New York City. Brunson, 26 points.
Important here for San Antonio and how they operate their offense. They've got to continue to put pressure on the rim with Victor Wembanyama on ball screens. And the most important thing now,
Cass down 6. They need 2 stops. 2 threes and 2 stops. 2 threes and 2 stops.
You get shots every trip.
Again, as you said, just 7 turnovers for San Antonio. Castle finds Fox. Fox on the drive. Leans in, well defended.
Travel! Oh my God! The nigga traveled!
Still loose out of bounds.
Oh my, yo.
You can fall down. That's not a travel.
Well, De'Aaron Fox turned down a wide open 3. He thought he was going to be able to get an angle for the drive. Disastrous possession for the Spurs. Just said it. You can't have turnovers when you're trying to close out a game on the road.
Brunson to Bridges. Bridges to Towns. Quick 3-pointers up. In and out.
Ah!
Knicks now here in the 4th quarter, 0 for 9 from 3. Castle looking, drives, kicks it out.
Oh, he knocked that down.
And Towns with the rebound. Brunson will pull back. Vassell on him. Just over 2.5 remaining. Brunson finds Hart. Back to Brunson. Fakes the 3, drives inside, sidestep, right-handed shot blocked. Castle got a piece of it. Knocked out of bounds. Towns blocked by Fox.
Yo, this is wicked.
Nick Ball with 4.7 remaining. Just smothering defense from San Antonio.
Starts with the hard closeout by Wemby to force Brunson off that 3-point line, and then you just get everybody flooding to the lane when you get your guards to come down and help protect the rim. What a help.
Dang, he beat that shit.
Brunson looks inside Towns. Towns has
no foul. Wow.
Knocked out of bounds. He wanted a foul. 3.2 now to shoot. This is just incredible defense, although the crowd just saw a replay on the big screen.
No challenge for the Knicks to take a look.
Bridges back to Brunson. He's got to put it up. Shot clock winding down. Shot is up. Shot is
that's a big shot, JB. It's a big shot. Come on, get a stop. Get a stop. Hands, 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 hands,
In the final
hands.
minutes of games that get buckets. Where do they go for their
screen?
Wemby and Towns really pushing and shoving.
Uh-oh. 5 seconds, what bananas? 5 seconds, what bananas? 5 seconds, what bananas? Good sit. Good sit. Oh! Oh!
What a bailout. That possession going nowhere. The Knicks had him forced to the perimeter.
Bridges lost.
Oh, what the fuck?
Into the hands of Brunson. Fox picks him up. 5 on the 24. In the corner to Bridges. Fires away. Shot won't go.
Ah, that might be game. That might be game.
Still 1:23 remaining, but right now the Spurs in control, taking time off the clock. This crowd is stunned. Castle, 4 on the 24. Castle doubled, cross court. Harper puts it up, won't go. Rebound, Hart.
Minute left, down 7. Take him.
Right at Wemby, gets inside and fouled from behind with 59.6 remaining. A chance to cut.
It's one of them games, man. They need 2 free throws and 2 stops, bro.
You get a chance for 2 free throws with the clock stopped. And again, The Spurs actually have some distance right now. That's not the luxury they had in the prior 2 games. And we talked about where's their offense going to come from. That was great defense by the Knicks. But tonight, Castle hits that deep 3. That's tough.
And a costly miss at the free throw line. Both teams still have 2 timeouts remaining.
The Knicks are going to press up here, and they're going to try to apply pressure to ball handlers. But with Harper and Fox on the floor, you're talking about 2 guys with great speed, strength to be able to advance the basketball, and a 7-5 pressure release in Victor Wembanyama if you need it.
Second free throw is good. 6-point game. Fox, 10 points, 8 assists here tonight. Brunson now picks him up. Fox, the crossover, Fox into the paint, kicks it out. Harper, corner 3. Rebound goes to Brunson.
Gotta get a bucket. You gotta get a 3 too. You gotta get a 3.
Brunson drives on Harper, steps back, 3-pointers up.
Whoa! You gotta get a 3, nigga. You gotta get a 3. 1 stop.
They don't have to foul.
1 stop.
9 seconds here. Difference. If they can get 1 more stop, they'll have an opportunity. Get a timeout. Try to tie this.
At a 9-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Towns holding on to Wemby. Fox gets into the paint, puts up jumper. Got it!
Ooh! Oh my God!
There. And it's back to a 5-point game. Timeout with 12.2 remaining.
That was the dagger. That was the dagger. That was the dagger. That's game time. Ooh, that's game time! No! No! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The feeling it would have felt seeing the Spurs get swept. I guess it's going to 5. I guess it's going to 5. On 5. Yo. I'm sorry, bro, but I'm so happy we needed that. I ain't gonna lie, y'all did need that win because I felt like if you guys lost this game, all hope was gone. And even then, like, you just can't count out teams, bro, because you never know. It's really just any given day. So, great win, man. Hey, Spurs, hey, that was a clutch bucket by De'Aaron Fox. Stephon Castle played big. I think that he was y'all X factor today because Vassell was real, like, quiet. Him, Champagne was quiet. Harper played like he usually does, but Castle stepped up big on both ends. He has like what 20, and he's the primary defender.
Wednesday night, right back here at the Garden. Game 4 on ABC. NBA tip-off gets the night started 7 Eastern on ESPN, then half hour on ABC at 8 Eastern, then tip-off of the game shortly after 8:30. All right, what's the strategy for the Knicks right now?
Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to have to try to get something here. Karl Anthony Towns always a threat. If he's an initial screener for the pop back, because Wemby more inclined to try to protect the rim.
Hart will inbound. Knicks still do have 1 timeout left. Goes to Anunoby in the corner. Fires away, 3-pointer. Got it!
Oh my gosh. How did he hit that, bro? Yo. Yo, what is this game? I thought it was over.
The 4th quarter and 2 big ones in a row.
What a shot, but this pass as well. There is not much.
Yo, this is an interesting game right now.
Corner up the sideline. Dylan Harper is right there. That is a perfectly thrown pass by Josh Hart to the outside hand. And then OG Anunoby now with a difficult spin out of that toward the baseline.
There's not a lot of room in that corner between the sideline and the 3-point line so easily, and you see it happen all the time.
Interesting game, man. It's getting crazy.
And there were 2 players on Brunson. So they kind of guarded him with the out of bounds, and that's difficult. Now, what do you think that the Spurs, they're obviously got a foul. I don't even think you have time for a steal. Maybe a light steal, but you don't want too much time to go off that clock.
You're going to get this ball in immediately. Obviously, if I'm San Antonio, I'm Mitch Johnson. I'm doing everything I can to draw something up so that Victor Wembanyama, maybe an initial screener, put that hand up. He's got a high target, and he's also an elite foul shooter. if I'm Mitch Johnson, that's where I'm trying to go. De'Aaron Fox also would be a good option in this situation.
Yeah, you get it to your biggest to your best free throw shooters, but you also have to be strong with the ball. They're going to be reaching, they're going to be grabbing, so you got to be strong so there's just not some errant steal.
9.4 remaining. It's now a 2-point game. Vassell, Wembanyama, Harper, Fox, and Castle. Castle will inbound as they advance the ball in the front court. Spurs, by the way, still have a timeout left. Castle looking. Fox gets free. Throws it right back to Castle. And there's the foul. Castle is.
Ooh, he got to hit both of them, though. He got to hit both, bro. This is where it's at.
81%. He has had a magnificent game. 21 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, and some spectacular defense. But right now, the biggest free throws of his young career.
And I tell you what, De'Aaron Fox had an opportunity. I don't think he necessarily liked where he caught it because he was against the sideline where he could be trapped. But he's 4 for 4 from the line. Instead, goes back to Castle.
Knocks down the first. This 21-year-old tough and fearless. Now with 22 points. Now if he misses, the Knicks do have a timeout. And then you wonder, 3-point game to the Spurs, would they foul and not allow the Knicks to take a 3? Mitchell Robinson's going to come in and try and help out on the rebound on a miss.
If Mitchell Robinson catches that ball, if you're the Spurs, you want to foul immediately. Don't even give them an opportunity. That's the only downside to having Mitchell Robinson in this position.
Stephon Castle, huge free throw here. Oh, so clutch for Castle. The Knicks will use their final timeout. That makes it a 4-point game. Oh, it's 6.8 remaining. Knicks are now out of timeouts. What a performance from Castle on a building. He had some big college games when he played for UConn. And he's the one that said after that tough game 2 loss, if we play the way we win, the way we normally play, there's no way we don't win the series. He has backed up his words, at least here in game 3.
And now I think, look, if you're San Antonio, the only thing that's going to hurt you here is a foul. You can put Victor Wembanyama back so
Oh, dang. I thought it said Victor had 32 and 10. I was like, damn.
And everybody else can stay beyond the 3-point
Maybe he is
line.
going crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie. He's going crazy right now, y'all.
Well, and also, even if the Knicks hit a 3, they're going to have to go full court to get their next shot. So how quickly they can get that shot off and knock it down if they're able to, that's going to dictate their second opportunity because they're going to need 2.
The Spurs had missed 7 free throws through the first 3 quarters, but you just saw before, perfect from the line here when it mattered most. 10 for 10. So Knicks out of timeouts will advance the ball. They need a Larry Johnson 4-point play right now. That was the year the last time the Knicks made the finals in 1999. Brunson. There's Larry in the building. I wonder if he's even said that himself right now.
There's no doubt. He's thinking about it right now. He's telling people, remember back in the day what I did in this spot.
Bridges, Anunoby, Towns, Brunson, Hart. Wemby will guard the inbounds. Tough sight lines for Josh Hart. Hart searching, close to 5 seconds. Bridges gets it, turns, fires a 3-pointer. Shot off the mark, rebound deflected, out of bounds. Knick ball with 2.1 remaining. Well, some of the crowd now heading for the exits. Brunson's looked like they're going to lob it. Nope. Anunoby, corner 3, fires away. Shot's no good.
Damn.
What a response from San Antonio.
Knicks in 5, hopefully. I'm saying, hopefully Knicks in 5, bro. I feel like it was one of these games, especially this game is a desperation game for the Spurs, really. So I think they played a little bit harder. But this game 4, whoever wins this game 4, I'm going to let you know this now. Whoever wins this game 4, bro, they're going to win they're going to win the whole shit. That's just what I believe. That's exactly what I believe, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Face cam. All right, y'all, man. Hey, it's that time, bro. It's that time, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm about to hit the hay. I do gotta go work out. I gotta go lifting. I gotta do a lot of other stuff. I gotta edit some of these vids that's in the job too. But hey, man, like I always say, bro, real talk. I appreciate all the love and all the support. I appreciate all y'all tapping into the streams. I'm gonna try to do tomorrow another stream where I'm gonna do some reactions, play some games and stuff like that. I think today I really wanted to test something new because I tried something new with like my overlays and shit. I wanted to test something out. So I wanted to do like a real live stream, and it kind of worked out pretty well. So, hey, man, like I always say, bro, just always keep working on yourself, believing in yourself. Life comes in waves, bro. It's highs and lows, but shit, listen to some old Osama Son again, fuck hoes. That's really all you gotta do. Real talk, I ain't gonna lie. Like, just listen to Osama Son and go fuck hoes, bro. Like, real talk, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hold on. Like, this nigga really said bring him here.
Big truck on the road, big B on the nose, yeah. Hold up, watch all on my clothes, watch all on my hoe, yeah. Hold up, watch all on my kids, yeah. Whole gang on that shit, yeah. Pull up and I trip, yeah. Foreign whip lit, yeah. Whippin' chef kids, yeah. Plus say on lit, yeah. Let's go catch some fish, yeah. Bridge full of chips, yeah. I just landed, yeah. Out the G6, yeah. She can't take my flip.